Welcome back, ladies, gents, everybody else. Here we are with Soup Dude. There's supposed to be a question mark at the end of my name,
Oh,
man.
so Soup Dude question
Dude,
mark and
dude,
dot
redo the whole thing,
85
bro. Redo the
exclamation
whole
point.
thing. Thank
Um
you. Yeah, at sign.
at
You
sign
can't
period.
right parentheses with the period, and then a little wink, a little hey there,
Winky.
Soup Dude.
Soup
Yeah, and
Dude.
you got
The
a clip
dude
at
of
the end of it.
soup.
The dude of
You
soup,
know,
and we got the dot spot.
last week
What?
Soup Dude had Dots pretzels, so I had to spread out some soup
Wait, I
around
see.
the background. So it's
Wait, I
a
see it.
soup dude.
Wait, is it around? What is that your PC in the background there? Are there's like some like Progresso placed there?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah, yeah.
it's all over the place. What the
Yeah, yeah. And
heck?
there's some on the AC too. We got it all over the place. We're
Gosh,
duding the soup.
we're doing the soup, and I am spotting the dots. I'll tell you right now,
Mm.
there is a thing of dots somewhere on the screen with me that you'll never be able to find.
I
It
can't
is
find
hidden.
it.
It's so hard to see. Okay,
Personally,
so
I can't
good luck.
find it.
No, no, I wouldn't even try if I were you. I would give up. And you know what? I gotta also give it up to our teams that we have playing today because we have I believe for ourselves, the Time Wizards versus our very own people known as the Dot. Help me out here, please.
The Shadow Collective. That's what it is. I knew it was
Oh,
collective.
dude,
I couldn't remember the
your
first
boy,
part. Shadow Collective.
Scuttle Collective, with your boy, right? Your boy's on there.
Yes, my old cat boy himself, Memer
Oh,
Sticks, my
jeez.
captain of season 1. So last week we had my captain of season 2. This week we get captain of season 1. Dots captain, Memer Sticks, the goat himself,
The goat himself, man. The memer
support
stick.
goat,
Mm.
self-proclaimed support goat. Not
So
just a
okay,
support goat, but he tells everyone he's a support goat as well.
the
And
Catboy
the
support
cat
goat.
boy.
Okay. This guy sounds like he fits the name Memer Sticks very well, based on that brief little introduction I have from him. Catboy, Memer Sticks, goat support. Okay, but before we dive into that, I want to go ahead and talk about the fact that we are super excited here. Oh, for the bots that we have in
Mm,
our stream. Thank you, Vic25371. Appreciate you and our gameplay that we're clearly streaming right now.
yeah,
Uh,
thank you.
yeah,
This is
dude,
my
thank you
favorite
so much.
gameplay.
I'm so
IRL gameplay,
excited.
like, bro.
Whoa, dude, the I Spy gameplay, man. Where's the
Mm,
dots? Where's
that's
the
true.
soap?
Where's the soups? How many soups do you guys count,
Woo!
chat?
I'm checking out 57. 57.
57. 57. It's not 57.
Mine's 57. Oh, okay, well, fine. Yeah, okay.
Oh, 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 okay.
Look, 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 look.
Glut,
Wait,
glut, glut,
but
glut, glut. Yep.
I bought dots before for the bit of doing it with you, man. And since then, I've discovered they're actually
They're
incredible.
goaded, bro.
You're
They're goaded.
so
And
good.
I bought soup only for you. I never actually eat soup. It is just for you.
I don't want to say this. I I don't know if I should admit this for the brand. Um,
You don't like soup. Say it.
I don't
Just
not
say
like
it.
soup. I
Just say
love
it.
soup. I love soup. Soup is delicious. Okay? Just canned I'm a bit of a soup snob. All right? I will
Hmm.
say that.
So you won't eat
I'm
canned
more
soup with me?
dude, I tried camp soup. It's just not it a little bit, man. I'll be honest. There's a little bit of better stuff out there. Maybe I need to have the right stuff, okay? I at one point actually went to Winco to like a random employee when I was buying soup. I was like, dude, what soup could you recommend? What soup you got? And he was like, I don't really eat soup much. And I was like, what? Let's just imagine you were, okay? And then
Mm.
he said, all right, I'll choose one for my mama and one that I would you eat. I was like, okay, I got the right guy. I got
Yeah.
yeah, I got Campbell's Chunky and I
Mm.
got Progresso like hearty dumpling or something,
Mm-hmm.
and they were both trash.
Both
So I need
great.
they're awful. Yeah. So I just need to make my own soup, man. The soup dude needs
Mm.
to be the soup chef.
You need to be the soup chef. So that's what you're saying. Next week, I need to make homemade soup, not this canned soup, and leave it spread throughout the office.
Please,
Just
please.
bowls of soup, just
No, no, no,
randomly
no,
placed.
no, 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 not
No
bowls of
bowls.
soup. Just put on the
Just, just,
ground.
just dump it on the ground.
Exactly.
I had this conversation this last week. Does chili have beans in it or no?
It
I
clearly does, right?
right? Chili needs beans for it to be chili. Like, I mean, obviously
Yeah.
you can have like the chili without beans, but that's just wrong. Like,
Okay. Wait, there is somebody arguing that you don't need beans for chili?
yes, here in Texas, apparently people just have chili without beans. And that's normal. That's the
Yeah.
normal
Are
way.
they drinking sauce? What is that? Wait, okay. The only exception is not for Texas. It is for New Mexico.
Mm,
Okay? In New Mexico, they have chili that is not actually chili. It is salsa, but they call it chili. And it's
okay.
like diced
Okay.
up peppers
Yeah.
and stuff.
All right. I
That's
just
a
got
different thing
word
entirely.
coming into
Yeah.
their starting draft. Let's get over there.
Oh shoot, we're hopping in,
We're
ladies and
hopping into
gentlemen.
draft.
Okay, we gotta set the scene here because honestly, the Time Wizards were the people's champ last time, and well deservedly so. They were considered the underdogs in the last matchup against the Strong Scuttles, but came out with a 2-0 performance. And a lot of it was made possible by the crazy performance both from Giggle the ADC and their mid laner on the Syndra who got a freaking pentakill.
Yeah, it was insane gameplay. We also had that Nico that popped off as well. The engages
Yeah.
were just very difficult to deal with from the Time Wizards. But this week they play against Jakester's team and Shadow Collective and Memer Sticks. Can Memer Sticks shut down 21 and not allow Giggle to have these carry performances like they did 2 weeks ago? We'll have to see.
That's a fair question. I mean, yeah, I know that I Time Wizards started off on a little bit of rough foot, but since then they have all but rebounded back and propelled themselves into a great place here. I believe they're 2-1 right now in the league after starting off not super hot. And then since then, I think that unfortunately though, Shadow Collective has had a bit more of a rocky start to their season.
Yeah, a little bit of a rocky start, but we'll see how they can rebound. I think that they're a team that's going to grow throughout the year and get better as time goes on.
Okay, and I gotta mention real quick, I absolutely love the respect ban on the Fizz. That's gonna be against Jakester right now. The man is the Fizz master, the Fizz phenom, some call him. Dude is a kind of as
Yeah.
one trick gets with that. 479 games played on it.
Yeah, we were looking at some of these OP.GGs, and all I could say was, please, 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 please ban that Fizz if I'm Shadow Collective. I do not want to play against that as an ADC, as a mid laner, as a top laner, as a jungler, as a support. Get rid of
Get off the
that.
screen. Get
Get
out
rid
of
of the
there.
fish on the stick.
Not about it, dude. No trident for me. No, sir. No how. No way. And, I mean, now, of course, we've also banned a couple other key matchups here. And it looks like we've actually left up, ooh, the Morgana, which has been prioritized mid. I know that youngster Joey talked a lot about the fact that Morgana here has, people talk about how it could be flexed to the support role, but 95% of the time, that sucker's going in the mid lane.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of it going mid. It's just a great supportive mid laner that can push waves, roam around, gives you that AP that you need, and is very safe, hard to deal with. And especially if you really believe in your ADC, if they believe in Giggle and they think, hey, Giggle's our carry, let's give everything we can to support him. Getting a nice supportive mid like this is a great way to start off the draft.
Sure. Okay, and I was gonna mention as well, in the last couple drafts we've honestly seen a couple of first picks on Jinx and Caitlyn, but we're deciding to push that back a little bit further this time, not prioritizing those. Instead, we're going for the Ashe which you not have talked about before, has a lot of support when it comes to helping out the rest of your team.
Yeah, very supportive ADC, but also can carry if you have the fingers to do so. Great at kiting and chasing down. I don't like Ashe into Morgana,
Whoa!
but
I mean, the theory, but yeah, yeah,
Nefiri helps too. But if Ashe can find the right opportunities to use her ult when Morgana's not there or Black Shield is down, it's devastating, especially when you're thinking, hey, I have a Morgana that's going to protect me. And next thing you know, you're stunned for 3 seconds from Ashe ult. Scary stuff to deal with.
super scary indeed. The person asking what scenes are playing, we have the Time Wizards versus the Shadow Collective. You'll see their individual
Here,
team
I
icons there
will
on the
probably
screen.
move this over here so you can see the name still. That's probably a little bit better right there.
Not a problem at all. Okay.
There we go.
And we have Cassante,
Sante.
the Bruiser, in that top lane. Man, that guy is a demon when played properly. And they're getting the Caitlyn that I mentioned as well. I am really liking this draft here from the Time Wizard so far.
Yeah, lots of range to deal with this Ashe. Cassante. I mean, if you're playing Ashe and a Cassante gets on top of you, that's a rough something that's rough to deal with. That
Yeah,
is,
I mean,
it's
I don't want to do that. No,
I don't want to deal with it. Ashe doesn't want to deal with it.
no.
Nefiri, another good dive partner to go with this Ashe ult. I think
Yeah,
they need some more dives to keep, to be
yeah.
able to get onto this range. Caitlyn and Morgana can kind of hit you from range and stay away. Seraphine can help.
Ooh. Okay, I see the moves there with the Seraphine. All right, she's a bit of a singing goddess here. We'll see if she can also be the goddess of the Rift. The Shadow Collective not really making their presence behind closed doors in this one, being out front and in the open, just like Seraphine enjoys that. Now, that being said, we've had some interesting picks and bans here. I want to also say these teams have a lot to live up to given what just happened on the stream last week because in terms of interesting picks and bans, we saw a certain thing called Lulu Top, by
Mm,
the way,
mm.
which was the namesake and the story behind how exactly those penny pinchers closed out game 1 last week.
Yeah, I promise you. I don't promise you. I will tell you, we will probably not get another Lulu top the rest of this year.
Yeah.
I doubt we'll see a Lulu top. If we do, I will. I don't know what I'll do. I'll think of something. Well, maybe chat can think of something that makes sense of something I could do.
If we see
If
another Lulu
yeah,
Top,
if we see another Lulu
please.
top and it goes 12-0-10 again or something ridiculous like that,
Dude, it
I
didn't
might shave my
it
head.
didn't die
Just
once. Shave, dude. I'll shave my head too. We'll shave if we see another Lulu top that goes undefeated. You heard it here,
yeah,
here, folks. We're both shaving our heads.
yeah.
Okay,
If Lulu goes without getting a kill, without dying, and gets 10 kills plus, I'll shave my head.
we're doing it.
I'll shave my head.
And then that's the merger Vox Morgana being talked about in the chat as well. Any champ that this person brings out now is scary to me. After I saw them pentakill on the Syndra before, I
Mm-hmm.
don't even want to think about them being a support role and being able to control more of the map in their favor for their team. But now, since we have banned a couple champs, we've banned the Braum, the Ivern, and the Gwyn and Mordekaiser. We're going to be seeing what Shadow Collective can be picking up here. Honestly, I think we want a bit more tank, a bit more like the
Nope.
dive you're
Just
talking about, and
dive.
that's going to
Just
be a dive
dive.
right there. That's one of the most dive you could possibly dive.
Yeah, so I like the idea. You have Akali and Nefiri dive in, Seraphine, Ashe coming up from over the top. Seraphine's ult can bounce off of people and continue to go. So she doesn't have to get that close. Ashe can ult from distance. This Caitlyn is gonna have a tough time dealing with all this dive, but we got Karma. Oh, never mind. Maokai. Still good
Now,
at peeling away for this ADC. So let's see what the last bit of
yeah,
what last
we'll see what
character they go to help
exactly
protect this
what they
ADC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What good peel could they have? I mean, Morgana can protect them. Maokai, like you mentioned, can help peel off of them. And also, I mean, speaking of dive, it could do that a little bit itself there, too. I also love the idea that Time Wizards took that away from the collective, and we're popping in the Jax right now. Not saying we're protecting Caitlyn. Instead, I'm just gonna. You guys got dive with the Akali. I'm gonna dive you back.
Yeah, so this is, I think, to deal with the other half. So, the four-man squad of Maokai, Caitlyn, Cassante, and Morgana kind of peel back, and the Jax goes forward and pressures this Ashe, or Cassante goes forward. Either way, they have this little two-man and three-man group that can separate and fight in two different little team fights. But the Shadow
Oh! Whoa!
Collective
Wait!
just
Wait!
full
Wait!
goes.
Wait! Whoa! 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 Hold on a second. Is this Echo Jungle?
I think it's Nefiri Jungle, Echo top, or Akali top.
Echo top? I love that we don't know who's in the top lane right now. Love
Yes.
this. This is awesome. This is what makes stuff so exciting when you just have no idea who is going to go in the top lane because you know the other team, the Time Wizards, is thinking the same thing. Is it going to be Akali? Is it going to be Echo? Who am I facing in the mid lane right now? There's so many questions that are coming out from the Shadow Collective draft, and I love that they are choosing to do this because so far in this season, things have not gone their way. They needed just a draft like this, a bit more unorthodox, to really swing things in their favor against the Time Wizards.
Yeah, this is going to be a tale of two different teams that have two different ways of wanting to play the game. The Time Wizards are wanting to play smart, controlled team fights, front to back. Shadow Collective is just going to throw everything they possibly can at this Caitlyn, at this Morgana, and try to get rid of the damage so they can carry the game or they can win the fights without the damage there. It's going to be an interesting, explosive team fights probably from this game.
I like this a lot. Honestly, we have Germ on a bit of a comfort pick here with the Ashe, and we have several other exciting things to look at here as well from the Shadow Collective team. The Time Wizards, though, they have been proven to be a force that is to be reckoned with in this league already. So I'm not going to be counting them out at all. Them choosing a more traditional comp, like you were talking about, to me just demonstrates confidence. Pure confidence in a front to back type of situation. We will beat you. But they might not have been prepped for the Akali or Echo comp. So, we're going to see how exactly things are going to shape up and shake out in this one to kick us off here in week 4, I believe,
Week
actually, of the
4.
draft league. Yeah, of this Scuttle Crab Draft League.
But
And now, since we're
while
go
we
ahead,
wait,
Dot.
while we wait,
Yeah, you got me. You know,
while
you knew
we
exactly what
wait,
I was thinking.
our
You knew
favorite
exactly what I
part,
was thinking. I'm rubbing my hands together, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait.
our
Wait, hold on a second. Wait, pause.
pause.
Wait, where's Cassante going versus Jax?
They're
Who's
doing
going
actual
bot?
draft right now. We can
Who's
we
going
can
jungle?
see we can see actual draft. Give me 1 second. I can show
No, I don't
actual
want. No, I don't
draft.
care about that. We'll find out. We'll find out in game. No, 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 no. Give me the important stuff. Give me the important stuff. You know what I want. You know what I want, Dot.
Our favorite part is
Yes,
time
sir.
for some Lottle.
Time for Lotto. Step right up right here and guess. League of Legends champion. We say Blitzcrank. Give me Blitz, 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 Blitz,
Oh,
Blitz,
it's a
Blitz, Blitz.
support,
It's a support
mana,
and
Zon,
whoa.
and newer.
Interesting. Okay, that means
And it's
support.
range, not melee.
Okay. That might be it. You might have just clocked it immediately. No! What the heck, man?
This is why they pay me the big
Did I
bucks.
say we sucked
We
week
sucked
1?
so bad the first time we did this.
So bad week
We
1.
were so bad.
And then 2-week Lotto chant. Oh my goodness gracious.
You know what it is? It's because we off stream, we did Dodal. That's what it was.
Dodadol.
The Dodal helped us. Now
Ever since Dodadol, we cannot miss. We cannot miss. Which champion says right? Hecarim.
No, I don't think Hecarim says ride. It's probably
It's gonna be Kled, right?
Kled. No, not Kled. Ooh, everyone else thought it was Kled.
Dude, right? Yeah, I know.
Ride. Sejuani?
That was my one thought.
No.
What
Who
the
else
heck? Who rides
rides
on something?
something?
Who rides on something? Give me
Nunu?
Hecarim. Give me Hecarim. Give me Hecarim. Okay. Right? It
It's
was worth a shot.
Nunu?
What the heck? What
All
is
right,
this?
maybe we
Wait,
gassed ourselves up too early.
wait, yeah, wait, we might have spoken a little too soon there. Oh, okay. Ride, Riders of Rohan, horse, no, that doesn't work. Okay, riders, oh, Newman Rider,
Mm,
cars go
mm,
fast, who's really
mm,
quick? You know who's
mm.
really quick in this one? Give me
Mundo.
Rammus!
Oh, Rammus. All right.
Dang it.
Um, that was kind of close.
Um, is
Chat,
there,
it wasn't close.
do they have like a, is there like a little bit of a hinty hint? Is there like a little bit of a nudge in the right direction?
We got an audio clue coming up.
Don't. Okay, no. We don't need an audio clue because I'll tell you right now. You know why we don't need the audio clue? We're getting it, and not one guess, but two. Give me Urgot.
God. No, we got it.
Give me Urgot.
Oh
Dang it.
man, it's not Urgot.
You never. It could have been, man. All right. Give
Um,
me a chance.
does anyone ride like a skateboard or something like that? Like, who would be
Ezreal.
your Ezreal would be your skateboard rider? Echo maybe.
It could be Echo or Ezreal. Yeah, they both give out cool
They
vibes.
both give
I'd
off.
ride a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
What we got?
Seraphine rides on her little like thing. I think as she comes into the match, kind of like. No,
Okay.
no. At least
I thought you
more
were
people
fucking.
thought it was Seraphine over Urgot. Jeez, this is tough.
This is so. Somebody help! Help, chat! Help!
Chat.
Please! I thought we had it. I thought we had it.
I
Now,
thought we were
no!
goaded.
Literally the first time we say that we're insane and we just can't get anything. No.
Uh,
Okay. No. Obviously, they're going for a ride. They've been knocked up.
it's
You know what?
Zeri. It's Zeri. No.
What the heck, man? Captain Falcon. I don't
Captain
know.
Falcon.
He rides a ship.
Do we want to use the audio cue?
All right, one more guess each.
Okay.
Here, this one is obvious. I don't know how we didn't get this before. Duh. Ride is Twisted Fate.
You know, it might be Talia.
It's Twisted Fate. Guess Talia if you want. That's your one guess. You get one guess. Tag gummit. No. Who is it? I can't hear it.
Can you not hear it?
Can you hear it? No, I can't hear it. Here, do you? Wait, you run it. You just You. I'm trusting you on this one, John.
Doesn't help me.
Is it a guy or a girl?
It's a girl.
It's a girl. Oh no, we're fumbling.
It's so bad.
No, I don't know, dude. Oh gosh, who's a girl that rides on stuff that isn't? It could it be Annie? Does she ride on Tibbers? Annie?
Annie?
Young?
No, not
How
Annie.
old is she? How old does she sound?
Not
How old
like
does she
it
sound?
sounds like Sejuani, but like we already tried Sejuani.
Anivia. She's ice-like.
Mm.
Nobody's helping in the chat.
Right.
We have 11 people in here. Somebody.
Here, can you hear it now?
Right.
Can you hear it now?
Ride!
No.
Ride!
No.
No. Help!
Well, unfortunately, we have 20 seconds left.
Help! We need it. Oh, Kale?
Ride!
I'm fumbling so bad.
This is so
So
bad. You're gonna get that one immediately. You know that one immediately, right? You know that one.
no,
You
I
know that one.
don't. And we're in game.
No!
Oops. Oh
We can't
no.
admit defeat that easy. No! Dadgummit. I blame everyone in chat. You could have helped. You could have helped. No, that was fun. All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in and showing up for week 4 here in the Scuttle Crab Draft League. We have officially the Time Wizards of the Shadow Realm versus the impeccable Shadow Collective. I cannot wait. Will it be the Shadow Realm or the Shadow Collective that pulls out this dub? We're going to find out here. Now, honestly, we've seen a couple teams try to pull off some crazy things here at the beginning, but I had a feeling based on the draft that these teams are a bit more content to play more traditionally than for going for a crazy 5-man dive or something at the beginning. Instead, going for more of a situation to set themselves up in the lane, really having confidence in the fact that they don't need to pull off anything crazy to snowball an early lead.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I like the Jack's jungle, and that makes sense for this team. But it's gonna be a difficult game for the Shadow Collective to build to win.
Wait. Hold on. Jakester is in the mid lane with Neferi?
Yes.
And
Yes.
he's going...
An Echo jungle. Echo jungle.
Okay. Alright. I'm not opposed. I like the idea. I see the vision here. I've seen many a jungle Echo carry. I feel like it's been a bit, but I'm excited to see it happen. Alright, you were saying there, Doug. Wait, hold on a second. We should have seen this one coming. One of the last things that we saw Lethal Intent play was this Jungle Echo. It's not one of his most played champs, but he played Jungle Echo as well as a little bit of Jack's jungle as well.
Yes.
So, he's used to these kind of situations here.
Yeah, this is I like this bot lane matchup. I think it's gonna be interesting. Both lanes want to push and try to get level 2 and try to set this up, but it looks like Shakespeare is destroying early game against this Morgana and punishing Morgana for stepping up and hitting the wave.
I like that a lot from Jakester, putting on that early pressure. Already having to pop some pots here as well if you're Mergavox. That's a bit scary. You don't want to go down early against that big bad wolf at all. You highlight a little bit in this bottom lane here. Normally you'd assume that Caitlyn is one of the people that is incredible at pushing and poking people off of that lane, but instead they're the ones who are kind of having to be underneath their tower a little bit.
Yeah, that's more of a support difference in this game. You know, Maokai really is not much level 1, but Seraphine can help shove wave. And I think that's where this Ashe and Seraphine want the wave. If they get the wave shoved into them, it becomes very difficult to deal with the Caitlyn under tower. Now, if they can shove the Caitlyn under tower, it's really good for them.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot out of this situation here. I am currently also seeing things are being played, like you mentioned, a bit more passively in this one, despite the fact that our junglers can get some early picks based on the champs they've chosen here. They want to play traditional league here. Nothing too crazy, nothing insane. Want to set up those position advantages for the late game. Ooh, Kissante getting some nice damage. Oh my goodness, in the top lane there, but it gets baited in because there's a gank happening from our Lethal Intent. And I'm telling you, that intent is absolutely lethal. Trying to crush the opponent of Resurrection in that one. But he's able, Kissante is going to flash his way to safety. A summoner burned, but health bar largely intact.
Obviously, the AI observers knew something we didn't know, and that was not going to be a kill top.
Oh, hold on, but it might be a kill in the mid here. Oh, the Ignite is still cooking right there, but Jakester is going to fall, but not before he gets a kill right now. Lethal Intent already back into the mid lane here as well. A great, hold on, Zebra, not done. He's the one with this Lethal Intent in this situation here. Stunned up, knocked out. He has to flash out the Zebra, galloping all over the team of the Shadow Collective.
And that was a really good thing for Morgana there to get that kill, have the wave shoved in under tower. It's going to catch up an XP and experience here, hopefully. This kind of evens out this lane. It was really heavily favored towards this Nefiri early on.
Does indeed. Mr. Jakester does get himself a kill, but like you mentioned, Zebra getting one in reply. I do not want to be on the receiving end of a Fed Jax. Hold on! And Giggle, the white man who carried in the last game that we saw, has taken an early kill in this one as well. Memer sticks. Falls.
But Ash is going to chase down.
Ball here as well. Flash in. This is a 2v1 situation. Oh my gosh, the barrier!
No, Ash is fair, guys. Ash is fair. Fair and balanced.
The germ has infected the rift. Incredible Ash play.
Ash before level 1 through 6 is so strong because of that chase down. You saw Ash was able to free him for so long there while 21 was trying to run away, and there's just very little you can do if you're playing a melee champion against Ash, and she's just slowly chasing you down, hitting you again and again and again. Amazing by the ADC there to just go forward knowing I got the kill.
Wow. Incredible play. One of the best 2v1s I have seen in a minute. You said earlier, if you're able to press the buttons as Ash, you don't just have to be a support ADC, you can be in the driver's seat. And man, he took over that steering wheel and slammed into Giggle and 21 in a 2v1. Honestly, for me, this is a bit of a bad situation when it comes to the draft for the Time Wizards. They banned out the Fizz. Great decision against Jakester. But if you look at Jerk, even though he's a lesser known player on the team, Ash is his bread and butter. And he's showing you right now why he prioritized that pick. Because he is nasty on the Ash.
And just the aggressiveness this Ash can do early on, it's very difficult to deal with.
Oh, hold on! Giggle knows that too. I have to confirm the flash up. Go to the dragon pit. It's gonna be stolen by Echo. He gets the dragon kill, but Jakester's gonna fall, and he is there too. It's a 2-for-1 lead right now for the Time Wizards, and they're gonna be pressing on the advantage of the Ash. Germ needs to get himself over the safety. He almost got sanitized in that one, but scuttles himself to safety. Incredible from him to make that happen. Oh, and that's going to be a drag on the side of the Shadow Collective, but I'm not sure if it's worth, because the Time Wizards were able to reverse the situation and get 2, and also a 3-0 scoreline now on Zebra's Jax.
Yeah, I like the intentions there by the Shadow Collective going in on that and getting the dragon. I think that they just had an unfortunate situation there with Lethal Intent not pressing.
Hold on a second. In the top lane right here. Oh, Kali might be wanting to make a bit of a counter on Resurrection. Horticus says goodbye. Oh no, but Cassante narrowly gets to safety, and the 3-0 Jax knows that his prey is within his grasp. Oh, but hold on a second. She makes herself invisible, but the rampaging Zebra goes up 4-0. He has been everywhere on this map.
Zebra has just been everywhere he needs to be. 4-0. This Jax is going to be so difficult for this team to deal with from now on. And now they're getting their kills on him like that is going to be difficult for the rest of the team to deal with.
I mean, absolutely. Ash is the one who's fed on the side of Shadow Collective. I'm gonna favor a Jax fed in a 1v1 against an Ash. I don't think you can 2v1 yourself in that situation. I'll be honest. But hold on, they might try to do a 3v1 in their favor right here. Try to set up a dive potentially on the side of the Shadow Collective. Giggle desperately trying to slay the minions so he doesn't get pounced on. But there's too many members of the Time Wizards, and in a blink of an eye, that is a 3-0 start already for the Ash right now. But 21, oh, great great Echo ult coming out on the side of Lethal Intent, and that's gonna be a 2-for-1 or 2-for-nothing dive. The Shadow Collective here, man, they've gone down, but they are not out.
And that's got to feel horrible there. 2 people dive you without having to even worry about getting hit by tower there. Just resetting tower aggro twice in a row. Very difficult to deal with no matter who you're playing. And just feels bad when they just only take like 2 tower shots, even though they were down there under tower for so long because of those tower resets.
Absolutely, you felt like you might have possibly had a kill on the side of the Wizards there, but that Echo ult was just perfectly timed to reset the situation you're talking about, Dot, and close that one out. Oh my goodness, Lethal Intent. Dude, this guy living up to his name in the most impeccable way possible. Every time I look at him, he's just bopping the other team on the other side of things, man. Absolutely love to see it, but that's kind of what you're forced to do when you see that Zebra is off to such a roaring start on that Jax.
Yeah, and that's just kind of the way that their team comp works. They have to be aggressive, they have to dive, you know, and that's why I enjoy that they're doing that right now.
Exactly there, Dot, like you're saying. Okay. Non-stop action there for the past 5 minutes, I want to say. We are just under a kill per minute. And now, instead, after a bit of a lull, I can assume that we are just in a little bit of a standstill before things kick off yet again. I think they're trying to play around the fact that Dragon will be spawning up relatively soon, and we want to make sure that we're at our full strength for a team fight, because there's a member on each team that are 4-0 right now. Okay.
And this is kind of this lull moment right now. We're just going to see some people trying to get to their item spikes before this dragon. Looks like Caitlyn's almost to the first full completed item. Morgana's getting close. So I think people are just trying to get to their first item power spike before they have this next big fight around dragon, which should be coming up any minute now.
Any minute. Gold is dead even in this one. The only advantage really to speak of. 3 grubs on the side of the Wizards and a dragon in the pocket of the Shadow Collective. Oh, hold on. Extra kill in reply here too. Resurrection's going for it, but instead she's going to escape. And in the bot lane right here, it's unfortunate that Lethal Intent has every single bad intention. Jakester's going to be one to clean up that kill, but it does in reply right there. He's going to get a second one in his name as well. Oh my goodness! The outplays right now are insane right now on the side of the Shadow Collective. But Time Wizard get one reply. Merger box is going to fall. And how in the world did Hordicus return that against Resurrection? Everything, the world was against him, but he wins the Oh my goodness gracious, cannot wait to hop into a replay. Of that.
Yeah, so they just have so many different resets on this team. The reset from Nefiri to be able to go again and again, go untargetable. This Echo is just diving in, knowing doesn't matter what happens, he can just reset at any moment. It's just very difficult for the team to deal with. And then a kill top as well. Let's get back into the game after Shadow Collective has collected the dragon. There was a kill given away actually by Memer6, got hit by Caitlyn ult after being kind of low. Lethal Intent tried to get there in time but was not able to get there, and Caitlyn picks up a kill with her ult.
You and I were both saying it felt like it was just a lull in the action. I expected it to be a longer lull, I'll be honest. I thought we had a bit more breathing time, but no. Instead, both teams are bloodthirsty. And I'm going to be honest, I'm gaining life from it right now. It is awesome to see in this one. Oh, hold on a second. The Zebra 4-1-1 is just not even a question if he's going to be able to clean up that Seraphine. Memer6 being sent home, and that was devastating. This is what happens when you have a fed Jax on your team.
Yeah, I think at this point they gotta realize this is Zebra's jungle. The whole lane, every lane is Zebra's jungle.
But hold on a second. Take a couple of tower shots there, and that's going to open up the fact that the Shadow Collective can reply by taking down that Maokai. Great kills there as well out of this Germ, continuing to punish the fact that this Ash was not banned out by the Time Wizards. Oh, hold on! And Merger Box is soon to follow here as well! The lethal intent yet again! Setting up a great reply in what was looking a little bit rough for a second there for Shadow Collective. They've now given themselves a 2,000 gold lead in this one.
Yeah, they're starting to pull away with this, and I'm starting to see how this team comp is very difficult to deal with. They can just dive at you. Ash can support with slows. They just have so much mobility and ability to slow you. It's very difficult to deal with. You get slightly out of position. It doesn't matter if you have a black shield if you're just being slowed and chased down. It doesn't matter if you have a Caitlyn who can hit you from a mile away if they can close that distance. Shadow Collective is finding those opportunities to close the distance and destroy the Time Wizards when they are fighting them.
Definitely true for that dot. And we're seeing right now the fact that the Shadow Collective, they're up 2,000 gold in this one. They have 2 dragons to their name. They are looking like they were the favorites going into this one. When in reality, we know that they've been struggling here in this league. This could be just a bit of a turn of fortunes in their favor if they're able to continue to press forward this advantage they've built for themselves.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how these team fights actually happen come later. Right now, it seems like the Shadow Collective is getting people and picking them off before the team fights start, kind of finding their opportunities when it's not front to back. But once they get into these front to back team fights and everyone has to go through this Jax and this Cassante, it may be a little more difficult for them to just get into the back line and kill off their damage. And even then, even if they kill this Caitlyn right now, this Jax is so strong, he might be able to solo carry the fight even without Caitlyn.
It's true. It's true. I mean, you can close out objectives right now if you're the Shadow Collective. But at this point, if you have a 5-1-1 Jax on the other side of the T, or the Rift there, for me personally, I will never feel safe about those objectives, especially Dragon or Baron, unless I see the screen say that I secured it. He can steal them at a moment's notice and dive in when you're least expecting it because, like you're saying, he's just that fed. But we're looking at things here. In the top lane. Oh, hold on a second. Jakester! Had the flash out of that Morg ult there. Ooh,
very scary moment there for Jakester. Jakester thought he had caught Morgana. Morgana was like, no, I have got you.
Dude, I love that right there. I love when there are 4 people sitting on a board and they don't.
Isn't it great to play the game and watch the game with full vision and to see everything and just be like, look at these guys, how dumb.
Oh, look at that. Look at that guy.
Imagine standing on top of a ward and not knowing it.
Hey, buddy. Oh, that's so cute. Hold on a second. You know what's not cute right now? This team fight is actually going insane. As we see right here, Seraphina is going crazy. What now? Stealth doesn't reply. Saves the carry right there. Giggle is free from the back line, but they're on such low health. However, Kids is going to try to clean up a kill. Lethal intent is going to be the one. Securing that one right there, though. Resurrection now in reply. Docks up 2. It's going to close none of them out, though, as it's going to kill him in reply. A double going over to Echo's pocket as well. And that's going to be a 4-for-1 trade in favor of the Shadow Collective. And now they're on Dragon Soul Point.
Let's watch a replay of that. It seemed like at both parts of that fight that I think someone else was going to win it. Let's see here. Yeah, they start off the engage onto the lethal tempo or lethal intent, but he's able to use his ult to get out. Akali gets onto the back line. Ash is free firing from the side. then gets hit by Cassante, gets brought really low because Cassante and Morgana are both there. Barely survives because of the W of Memer Sticks, and then they are able to close it out and get the kills. And get their third dragon.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Man, this Shadow Collective team is making me a believer, bro. Okay? How the heck did y'all get sent down so far in this league when you can team fight like that? Oh my word. The jump start from both the Germ and the Echo, the Lethal Intent, has been a sight to see right here. And everywhere that you look, it's just coming out advantage Shadow Collective. They have almost a 4K gold lead, 3 dragons to their name. You said that they own the jungle, and they have been the bane of existence of those Time Wizards. Dude, the heart of the cards just does not favor the clock right now. They are getting bullied out of this game.
And 21 is going to get blown up.
Oh gosh. Yeah. I wouldn't. Oh no. That's going to be so bad. Oh, the resurrection stays alive. Resurrected once again, baby. But that's going to lead the Autocon to be devastated on the side of the Shadow Collective because the health bars are just too low from the Wizard Jakester. Trying to zone people off in this one. The Autocon almost dead, and that's gonna be it right there. Zebra, no! You're 5-2-2, but the other team is so dang fed. Murdravox falls. Zebra bites the dust. Caitlyn is soon to follow, and it's gonna be the Shadow Collective with the last lap on the map as Giggle falls, and it looks like the hope.
And it looks like they're gonna continue to push and try to get this
are.
tower as well. And they sent Echo mid to get some more.
Oh my goodness, like you're saying, I mean, there's nobody to oppose them. There's only a small minion wave here, though, so looks like they might be backing off here just because of that. They were hungry for more. I can respect it. But, man, you got so much dang gold in your pockets, man. The way you spend it right here is going to be devastating for the Time Wizards to deal with.
Yeah, and like we said earlier, like I think that the Shadow Collective is just getting these opportunities to get to the fights before the Time Wizards are. We are still not seeing this front line protect their back line. We said they picked, you know, some peel for this Caitlyn and for this Morgana, but it doesn't matter if you're top laner or somewhere else and you're getting hit before you even get the opportunity to set up your team fights. I think if I'm the Time Wizards here, I want to try to get to the fight first. Get my Cassante in front. Get my Maokai in front. Let's start the team fight the way we want to start a team fight, not let them choose when they want to go in on us.
Oh, and they're trying to do it right now. Resurrection trying to push a little bit on Jakester, but he just can't really follow things up right now. Memer Sticks backing off as well. At this point, though, Time Wizards, like, you're backing up, but if you get more people like they are right now, the homies are incoming. That's gonna mean you gotta retreat for the Wizards, because they have a couple more items than you guys do. Just a few. They're doing pretty well.
Just a few.
Just a few. Yeah, they have like just a couple items. On
you know, no one has a whole item lead yet, so if there is an opportunity for the Time Wizards to win, it is now. You don't want to fight when they have a completed item lead, but when they're a half item, that's the time to fight. So if there's a time for the Time Wizards to be able to make this comeback, here it is, right at this Baron spawn probably.
Hold on a second, and that I might have been noticing what you're talking about, Dot, as they're just dancing around a little bit here. Resurrection trying to pounce, but instead, Resurrection gets stunned up right here, and Root and his team cannot follow up. He tried to find the engage, but he's gonna fall right before the dragon fight. Now it's gonna be a 4v5 adventure in the favor of the Shadow Collective. 21 is doing their best to find something to zone them off. Zebra now in the pit too, trying to get them into the snipe there as well. Put the peel off the drag, and now they're just gonna engage on Lethal Intent. Get another kill right there. Zebra's gonna fall. The whole team is gonna die! And the time Wizards wish they could set back time to the good old days, because they're getting sent home in game 1.
Just too far behind now, I think. They're, being down a person in that fight makes it very difficult. I just don't have enough to deal with all this dive from this team.
That's going to be Dragon Soul, the Mountain Soul, by the way. A devastating one on the side now of the collective. Resurrection just has to watch as his face is crumbling before his eyes. Oh, but hold on a second, speaking of great engage there. If there's going to be a comeback, it's going to be this one right now for the time.
And Lethal Intent gets out.
No!
I think Resurrection got a little greedy. I think he wanted more instead of just ulting Lethal Intent and forcing him backwards and taking 1 kill. I think he wanted 2. And in return, both of them, all 3 of them get out.
The bot lane turd's going to fall as well. That could have been a little bit of an inch. A crack in the armor if the team of the Shadow Collective.
And now this is just desperation. You're just hit Baron and hope that they don't show up and you win the game, but I don't see a way that they ever do.
No, there's a ward under there too. They're trying to get another engage, but no. Ill-advised, Zebra. Ill-advised. Back off. Seraphine charms him right there too. Zebra, hold on. He's staying up for a little bit longer right now. But this means that all the Jakester is going to back up. Forticus now is going to be on their backline. 3 already falling. 4, and the resurrection is not today. We're not looking at day 3 of the resurrection. We're looking at the here and now. And what I can see is you have been sent to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the Shadow Collective dominating in game 1.
And this is where they're like, hey, we can take Baron, but why take Baron when we could end the game? Who needs the purple worm if the Nexus is exploded?
Oh my goodness. 26 minutes in this one. The soul of the dragon secured and the souls of the wizard reaped from their bodies in this one, as it was not even close. Underdogs be darned. This team is for real.
All right.
Yeah, that's going to be the Shadow Collective taking a game 1 victory in this best of 3. And if you're the Time Wizards, man, you got to be shaking that one off. You were not expecting the heat that just came at you from that collective.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult for them to unpack that one. It seems like they had opportunities there with Jax being so fed, but were unable to do anything after that and really be able to take over the game. It looks like we're having the draft starting up real quick. Let me get it all up and running.
And to be completely honest, the shocking part for me out of that one, it didn't look like... I mean, there were a couple mistakes towards the end that the Time Wizards made more out of desperation because they had to make a play. But from what I saw, they kind of just got outplayed from the Shadow Collective there. And what I thought the Time Wizards had a better draft. But I think that the Shadow Collective played their team comp better. And it's surprising to me because their results have not displayed the prowess that they showed on those champions in that last game. They looked insane.
Yeah, I want to see them on another type of comp. That comp was very much, slam my face against the, keyboard, run at you, and hope for the best. And they pulled it off really well. They played that line of dive and, peel and focusing the right person really well. Now, they're going to not have 3 champions that can dive like an Echo, like a Nefiri, like an Akali again. Are they able to do it on a normal front-to-back teamfight team? We will see. Or do they have enough champions that they think, you know what? We could just run it back. We could just go more dive. Let's go Nocturne and Jarvan and Kennen, or Renekton, something like that. Let's continue this comp of dive on them, make it so they can't do nothing, and we win that way.
Right.
Maybe that's their maybe that's the way they come back and they start winning games now. Is they've found out if we can just all dive together and we all hit the buttons better than the other team, doesn't matter if Jax is 5-0.
Right. And it also could be, now that we're on week 4, you've just had a lot of time to gel with your teammates as well. So you understand, like you're saying, the play styles of your team, and Shadow Collective might just have it figured out here. But like we said, it's a best of 3. Not a guarantee they run away with this one. So there's still some meat left on that plate that needs to be finished. We'll see if they're coming in hungry or not. Now, I will say I am made a believer on that Echo that you mentioned before. That guy, his stats were good at the end, but they didn't really reflect the impact he had on that map. He was insane at deflecting turret shots, at diving over and over again, like you were saying. He was a menace. Played it extremely
Yeah, and that's just something that I think is well thought out team plan by them, with all of the dive, all of the aggro resets. They really knew what they wanted to do, and they executed it very well.
Indeed,
All right,
okay.
loading into draft, and it looks like Shadow Collective now is blue side, and the Time Wizards is on the red side.
Okay. Perfect. Now as we're hopping back into this one, great stuff so far. Oh my goodness. The Memer Sticks literally already posted in banter chats win with the minions on there. The Winions. So the banter's already happened. They're already chattering. And to me, that's what makes a good storyline, baby. Keep that stuff up. I want the drama. I want the absolute unabandoned when it comes to smack talk back and forth. I love that. So keep it up, people. Keep it up. As like we're saying, we're hopping back into this one immediately. Waiting on a couple bands to come forth in this one. And okay, you can hear me on this one though, right, Dot? Like smack talk always elevates a match.
It does, especially when it's done in a way that's respectful, but also kind of, still poking a little bit. You don't want to hurt people's feelings, but you kind of want to poke a little bit and, make it a little more interesting.
Exactly. Heighten the stakes a little.
Yeah.
Youngster Joey was doing that versus Bear when we interviewed him.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you remember his winners. The winners.
I don't know. You know what they say about poking the bear?
Oh, it's gonna bite you.
It's gonna bite you.
It could come back to bite him in the butt. We'll see here. But instead, that could happen too. I mean, the Shadow Collective gets one win, and then maybe things turn around against them. We have a saying in Smash called taunt to get bodied.
Yeah, taunt to get bodied is a classic.
Oh, by the way, we got to change our stream title. FYI. Okay, all right. That's okay. All right, no problem at all. Taunt to get bodied is an absolute classic, bro. Every single person that I know, you honestly need to earn your stripes in Smash by doing a taunt to get bodied. That's how you know you're legit. And okay, couple bans being thrown out again, and the Time Wizards still respecting that mid lane fizz on the side of Jakester there, saying again they want no part of that.
Yeah. They're like, look, you already got a champion that can dive under tower and reset. We don't want to give you another one that you played even more.
Honestly, respect to Jakester for being focused in a band like that and still performing. He was doing great. He was doing great. Yeah. So we'll see if the productivity is going to be kept up to the level that we saw in that last one. Now, Hui banned as well. So that one also going to be banned. I believe that we were seeing in the chat that is going to be against our good friend Bowman. So sad. So sad. Oh,
and a first pick misfortune.
Interesting. What do you think about that one, good sir Doc?
Yeah, like we've had this a couple times where MF's been first pick, super strong in lane, can bully people out of lane. Team fights can be difficult to deal with, especially when people pick Braum. Um,
Uh, um, um, um.
but
So,
we've seen lately that it's been a bait
um,
pick. People pick
we did.
Braum into Misfortune, and Misfortune just shoots you so much that it doesn't matter that you have a Braum. Now,
Looking like Chicago with all these shots. I'll tell you right now that I know before it was Cuddle Bear that demonstrated that craziness on the MF before, but Cuddle Bear is a different breed. We'll see if things are gonna be the same in this one here. I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot to live up to on the side of things, but you never know. It could happen. Ooh, the smolder as well.
Schmolder.
Schmolder. Hit him with that schmolder. I kind of like it. I like it right here. So, big things already out of
Yeah.
the Wizards of Time.
Smolder is interesting because Smolder scales really well, but also has a deceivingly strong early game. Very first levels, people think Smolder is not that strong, but he is quite strong. May actually be able to hold his own against Misfortune, but you throw in a Nico, and now that lane becomes very difficult for Smolder. This could be disgusting for Shadow Collective against this Braum Smolder. The double poke into a Smolder Braum could be very difficult.
Did we get a counter pick to a count? Did somebody just counterspell a counterspell? Is that what I'm hearing right now? Did we try to counter the counter? That could happen.
No bonks tonight. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
No bonks. No bonk and gunk, gunk and bonk, bonk and gunk and bonk.
Bunkin, gunkin, gunkin, bunkin. I think Gonk would have gone crazy. I think I mentioned that
Gonk.
before. Gonk,
Bunk.
gonk, bunk, dunk, and let me dunk. Look, why don't we have the dunkers?
Ooh, the dunkers. That'd be
We need a
sick.
dunker.
We do need a
Yeah, I mean,
dunker.
it could either be dunkers like Dunkers
Dunk
Donut,
Master
or like
Darius? Like Dunk?
dunk
Dunk Master
exactly. Just
Darius?
dunk.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
okay.
How do we have bonk and gunk but no dunk? Excuse
Yeah.
me here.
Everyone
More
should
hunk.
end with nk. Every name.
Unk. Can
Nk.
somebody just be unks? The
Nk.
unks?
The
Like, that's all
unks?
the oldest people in the league.
Let's go. I'll have a spot again. Woo!
Yay! You shut up. I'm older than you. Alright. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that. None of that at all. Alright.
Oh,
Dude, look at this jungle focus already in these bands here, too, bro. I don't know.
yeah. This is a very
Int-
fun mid lane, too. Silas and Oriana can have some very fun fights. Oriana, can pull Silas out of his E with her ult, but Silas can also do the sombrero and steal Oriana's ult and sombrero everyone.
The sombrero. Oh, shoot! Immediate lock in on the Syndra. Hold on. Is that going to be a Silas in the jungle?
Silas jungle or Silas top?
Oh my goodness. And that's going to be Murdravox back on the champ that got him the pentakill 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am really liking the Time Wizards draft right now. I'm a little nervous about this Smolder Braum lane, but if they can survive lane, I think it'd be very difficult for Shadow Collective to win. But Graves,
interesting.
It's very interesting. I did not see that one coming either. I don't know how good Graves is into this team comp, but maybe they're seeing something that I don't see, and they see, hey, Graves is gonna be able to do this thing and shut down Silas with his smoke or whatever, or maybe it's just comfort pick and Mordekaiser.
Too. Wow. Oh my goodness. These are some threats on the map. I was gonna say, to your point, to me, it looks like a juicy match for Braum if he can shut down the MF and the Graves. So that's a little worrisome from the collective of the Shadow Realm, but we'll see. We'll see. In reply, though, we've had already some great drafts here. The insta-lock on the Syndra. Now we're taking some time to figure out our last pick, and it's going to be the Kled!
The one who says ride.
Okay, it's not Kled.
Oh, wait, no, it wasn't Kled. It wasn't Kled.
It wasn't Kled. We haven't figured it out yet. We don't know who says ride. Please.
Chat, help. Help.
Chat. It's a female. We know it's a girl, and it's not Kled. I don't know who it is, man. We gotta figure it out. Who rides stuff in this, man? Oh wait, click. Wait, while we see the champion loadout right here. Give me 3 seconds. Aurora. It's Aurora. Wait, Zoe. It might be Zoe. Are we
No,
gonna go
it
to the?
wasn't. It wasn't very like.
It wasn't
Yeah,
girly.
it wasn't that
Like,
girly. It was like I said, it sounded like Sejuani. Like it sounded like Sejuani, but it
like
wasn't.
a rough voice.
Like
Like
a
a rough girl voice.
rough, like leader,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
Irelia. Maybe Irelia.
Irelia. Why would it be Aurelia?
I don't know.
Rathia.
I think she
Leona?
rides on her little sword, which on one of her skins.
Okay, yeah, Aurelia, man. Or Leona. She looks like she would ride a horse with her jousting pole.
Yo,
I
you
can
know
see
who it
it.
is? We're
Who?
so bad at this.
What? Who is it? What? Oh.
It's just Rel.
Uh,
It's just Rel.
wait, no, there's no, it's not. No, wait, hold on. It's not, it can't be, but no, that would make too much, don't say it's, don't, oh. Yeah. No, I knew that one. Yeah, don't scroll up. Don't show the guesses. Don't look at it. Don't. No. We keep that hidden. Please shield it. No. I thought it was Twisted Fate. I thought it was cooking. I was like, he sounds Western here. There's a world. Oh, dang it.
Uh,
Rel! Dadgummit, man. Look at that. Look how
ooh.
he cooked so hard before, man. All right, ability though. That's a lock. That's Aurelian Soul.
No.
That is Rise. Rise.
No, I think it's like.
Oh, dude.
This is where chat is supposed to carry us while we pretend
Yeah.
like we're doing the thing and then pretend like we're smart. I think if I turned the colors on, I'd probably know it.
Okay. It's
I think we
blue.
give the.
Dude, put the colors on. Put the colors on. Yeah. We go.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's blue.
see, it's Nyla.
Oh. Yeah, I knew that. Oh, yeah, duh. Of course.
It's her R.
Simply the best, duh. Man, you really wanted that redemption after our last cast, huh? You really wanted that one. All right, this emoji's the best one.
Ghost.
Thresh.
You think
Thresh.
Thresh?
Thresh.
I'm thinking someone like Shaco
All right, Shaco.
or Nocturne.
Shaco.
Someone who has a fear.
All right, give me Shaco. Penguin. Fear penguin? Fear bird?
Fear penguin? Fear bird?
Not Freebird. Not Freebird, but Fear bird.
Fear bird.
Fear bird. You know who? Oh, Quinn.
Right?
I
mean, Quinn is bird, but
she's
fear
mad.
bird.
He or they or she is mad.
Devil. Scary
Devil.
bird.
Devil.
Devil.
Scary bird devil. Yeah. Not happy. Not happy at all. Nocturne? Aatrox? Is that? Aatrox?
No, Aatrox not bird. Ari?
What? How? Explain. Explain right now. Explain right how any of that adds up to Ari. Give me one reason. I want a single
Horns
one.
Festival.
No. Get out the steering wheel. All right. No. That was never even a consideration.
Look, 2,000 people also thought it was Ari. Almost as many people thought it was Ari as Shaco.
Sora.
Sora.
Freaking who's gonna? I don't know this one. Oh, dude, what happened? What happened?
We were
Why
doing
have we
so
crumbled?
good.
Why have we crumbled? What's going on? Why? Bird,
Oh,
devil.
it's Swain?
No!
Oh.
I thought it was sure. Bird, devil, red key. Bird, devil, red key. Scared. um,
It's
uh,
freaking Fiddlesticks. Cause he's a scarecrow.
oh, 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 what's the key?
I don't know.
I don't get, why is there a key there?
I don't know, man.
I don't
Everything
get
else
it.
made sense, but this is the key.
What? Huh? What? They didn't. What? Okay, sure.
Oh,
Uh,
you got this. You got this.
let's crank.
No, no, no.
No,
You got this.
Jace, Victor, Darius,
He was in the game, our last game.
Echo, uh, duh. It's wait, who was in the freaking game last game? Hold on, Echo. We had. Is he what? Cassante.
Oh yeah, good job. Woo!
Yeah.
All right,
I was
which
like, in my mind, I
Cassante
was like,
skin is it?
50-50? Um, that's
This
prestige,
is so terrible because it's prestige
prestige,
Imperium or regular Imperium.
prestige. It's prestige. It's prestige.
No, it's regular
No!
Imperium.
No! What?
Oh gosh. All right, we got 40 seconds to Smashville.
All right. Run it, girl. Run it, please. Gosh, dang it! Why?
Come
Okay,
on.
run it. Go,
It's
go,
loading. It's
faster,
loading. It's loading.
sir. We have 30 seconds now. Dot, please, please.
No.
Mario, guess Mario. It's gotta be Mario. Mario, Dr. Mario. Wait, no, wait. Oh, okay. It's a melee me brawler. Me brawler.
Oh, it's a
Shoot.
male. It's not selectable.
Ridley. Oh, no.
It's small.
No.
Small.
Mr. Game Watch.
Oh no, we're in. We're in.
No! It was trust. Dang it. All right, and now back into the matchup of the Time Wizards versus the Shadow Collective. Shadow Collective pulling off an impressive 1-0 start, even though they're the underdogs in this one. We'll see if they can carry that momentum here further, or is the Murdravok Syndra, the Pentakiller herself, gonna secure themselves another dub? We'll see in this one. And also, I want to bring out this one too. Ash, the comfort champ of Germ, is no longer at his disposal because he dominated the Rift with it the last game. Is he going to be able to perform well on his champ that he's not as well known for with this misfortune? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. It's the same kind of concept, I think. Misfortune and Ash kind of have the same, want to play aggressive early game. You have the slow from Misfortune's E. You kind of chase people down because of Misfortune's strut. Kind of the same idea when it comes to the lane. After that, they become very different champions.
Okay, and now, waiting in bushes, waiting in reply for this whole situation. If there is a way in the future we could get a 1-0 for the Shadow Collective, I think that would help. We are in game 2 in the best of 3 in this one.
I think I do have it set up, actually. Give me 1 second. Yeah,
Perfect.
we do. We got the little scuttles.
Oh, let's go! A single Scuttle already on the fact. Oh, wait, the SC. It's a Scuttle Crab.
Scuttle Crab. Scuttle Collective. Shadow Collective.
I think I told you before that Scut sounded like a dirty word I probably can't say.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it does. It sounds bad. But, it's fine. And speaking of fine, both of our teams are starting off to relatively fine terms. Nothing too crazy. Just like in the last one, we're farming here at the beginning. But it only took a moment's notice in the last game before things just absolutely started to snowball out of control. And one of the reasons was because of this top lane here, man, because they like to fight.
Yeah, and these are two champions who also just love to beat each other over the heads with their sticks.
Hey, man. Get it, bro. I mean, we all know it.
We all, yeah.
Hey, I'm not in the league, but I still like the bonk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
We can bonk even if the bonkers aren't here.
Exactly. Dude, we can bonk every day of the week. Not exclusive to a team. Alright. Okay, clearing out some minions here as well. Good pressure being put onto this bot lane now. Yet again. Ooh, good pressure.
And this is what I was saying in draft. This is going to be very difficult for 21 and Giggle to deal with this double poke, double ranged lane. If they can survive this, they will be very, like, a lot stronger come late game. But right now, it's just so difficult to deal with this Nico and Misfortune. I mean, look at this. They just walk up and there's nothing you can do.
Wow, immediately has to flash there too. Hold on a second. The barrier exhausted as well. Jeez, that constant pressure is oppressive on the side of the collective. They are dominating here in the bot lane. I'm so glad, Dot, that you pointed out the deferential deficit that our friend Giggle's gonna have to be playing with here. And hold on a second, in the top lane, I mentioned that they like to fight, and it looks like Resurrection here is gonna live to fight another day. Oh, the one finally, in a moment's notice, goes over in a split second to the intent right there, and Zebra closing in on this Graves. He's gonna hop over onto the side to safety. But man, I saw it coming from a mile away. These guys love the brawl.
Yeah, both those champions want to be ahead early so they can start winning the fights.
Oh, speaking of being ahead right now, Jakester almost falls. And it almost propelled Merger Vox to a crazy lead there in the beginning. Yeah, you were saying they're done.
Yeah, a little bit of anti-synergy there. I think the Syndra was trying to push the Orianna into the Zebra's E, but that is a very difficult thing to try to time. Maybe next time they'll just try to go straight for it normally.
Honestly, you gotta feel unsafe if you right now are on the side of the Time Wizards here. Resurrection's flash is down. Giggles flash is down. Zebra's flash is down. There's so many places to pounce if you're the Shadow Collective. And they almost made it happen there in the bot lane right there too. Able to get themselves barely unscratched on the side. Hold on, but no! 21 now has to expend his resources. And that's in 5 minutes time. So many flashes have been gone.
And this is kind of what I was saying. This league is so oppressive and so difficult for Giggle and 21 to be a part of. And it's just going to keep getting worse as they're falling behind now.
If this is gonna happen here, obviously we're still in the game. We're gonna see if Lethal Intent can translate this into some kills for his laners here. I mean, we saw him have immaculate play on the Echo before, but this isn't the dive champ that you played in the last game. Graves has a bit more of a boom boom pow nature about him. We'll see if that can make some things happen or not. Oh, okay, hold on. Now we got some more parties happening in the bot lane. The parties just don't stop, baby.
It's good on Jakester to get down there and try to help out his bot lane. Giggle and 21 were in a Murder Docs to get down there and help because they were in a very bad situation. They needed to shove that under a tower or else they would have just kept that wave frozen there forever and Giggle would have fallen so far behind.
Hold on a second. Exhaust already put down onto Jakester. In reply, he's going to flash away from that one. So many summoner spells have been used. This is Crazy, man. Dude, we're... Oh, man. I'll tell you right now, this looks like 2005. We got a flash mob happening right here. Everybody's pressing the F key.
Yeah, a lot of fighting, but not a lot of killing. People are not willing to flash after the people. They're making them flash, but then staying back and allowing it to be, hey, I got your flash for nothing. But we'll see who's the first team to really start taking advantage of these blown flashes and missed abilities.
Oh, hold on a second. And with that being said, Hordicus is trying to take down the Resurrection right now. He's barely surviving onto this one, and he's trying to yank him into a tower, but Hordicus makes himself go to safety, and that's going to be a quick recall. Popped there for the Kled. Does not want to stick around in that 1v1. Oh man, and so much has happened in the bot lane yet again. The side of the Wizards are trying to swing things in their favor against the defamation of the Germ and the Memer sticks here. But they're going to back off, knowing that there's not really an approach that they can take in this one. And instead, they're going to translate themselves over to that Infernal Dragon.
Yeah, and Zebra is already prepared with the Nico ult, so if there is a team fight here, it is very scary for the Shadow Collective to fight.
Oh, another flash. Oh no! But stunned up and knocked down! Giggle with the great kill there onto the Lethal Intent. And that's going to be the Graves pushing a little bit too far. He knew that the other team was on drag, and yet he still pushed too far in the mid lane. And now, oh no! Misfortune! MF player gets the F out of there because she's only got a sliver of health now in this one until the feat of warfare is claimed by Zebra. Man,
I don't know if Zebra had hacks there, but he looked like he could see over the wall before he even got over there. He knew the right moment to jump over the wall right as Misfortune walked by.
Can you do a replay of that? Can we see that happen possibly?
Yeah, let's see if we can. Yeah, so this is a little bit of the fight. Jakester gets out. And let's just see. I don't think he has vision here. It's just a guess.
Sense was gonna pick him up, and that is a huge kill going over to the Time Wizards there.
And Shadow Collective is picking up the Void Grubs. While Giggle hopefully gets some time to catch up and farm.
We'll see here.
But we're 10 minutes in, they still haven't touched drag, so I think that fight caused them not to get dragged, but now there's like, okay, now we got our kills, let's go get the dragon too.
And it looks like they're going to get it relatively uncontested. Nobody on the side of the Shadow Collective wants to deal with that threat, but Merger Box, they're getting pounced on, and the Shockwave here pulling him back in. 2 ults being expended. That's going to take down the Murder Box. The murder on the Vox in that mid lane is impeccable from Jakester, and Lethal Intent flawlessly executed on the side of the Scuttle Collective. Not giving the Time Wizards any moment to breathe, saying, hey, you got the objective there, but we're going to make you pay for it.
You know, I did not think that that combo
now is going to be blossoming his way into something good, but the ult gets canceled from Germ in 21 now, pressing his advantage in this one. Memer Stick's barely able to escape that as well. Oh, but huge plays to shut down the ult from Germ.
When I think of Orianna combos, I do not think of a Flash Graves to pull the Orianna ball in, but it worked. It did very well. It did not look like Syndra had an opportunity to get away. Oh.
On a second, but and speaking of not an opportunity to get away, there is no escaping Giggle in the bot lane. Oh my word, bro is laughing at the other MF on that side of the rift. You were worried a little bit about how Giggle could perform in this one. Well, now that lanes are just kind of tossed to the side, everyone's just kind of invading left, right, and center, that has really opened the way for Giggle to make his presence known right now.
Yeah, I was a little worried about the early game, and as we saw, Mirror Sticks and Misfortune were able to really shove in and kind of bully this Smolder early, but Smolder now is able to come back and kind of punch back as he's now got a full item, got a little bit of a stacks underneath him, got a kill. We'll see if he's able to continue to punch back or if Misfortune continues to bully him in lane.
We'll see. I mean, 0-2 is going to be a little difficult to handle here on MF side there. Hold on a second. Zebra, though, is handling the MF indeed. Man, and stunned up Ultra C Seed, and you are not in that place you want to be if you are Germ. Starting out 0-3 on this MF. They are relentless in punishing this ADC, saying, you are not on Ashe anymore. You are easy for us to clean up.
Yeah, the first 6 minutes, 8 minutes of the game, they looked like they were dominating this bot lane. But now they start to put a little bit of pressure there, and it seems to be crumbling. I think that this Misfortune had a 20 to 30 CS lead at one point, and now is going to be passed by Giggle.
Oh, man,
the gold difference has got to be huge now.
Honestly.
About 700, almost 1,000.
Almost 1,000, and honestly, too, you can tell in the gameplay of the Time Wizards, they just look comfortable. That's what's scary
Yes.
about this. Yeah, they look like they are in their bag right now. You do not want to mess with them. They might have gotten off to a slow footing in the game one, but we're seeing here why this team has been favored in this matchup. It's going to take a lot to turn some things around, and this could be the way that we can happen, but no, just a bit poke onto Braum, and he walks himself away.
You know what this means, though? The best part about this
What?
is the Time Wizards win.
We got to gain 3.
We got a game 3.
Nah. Nah. What the heck? Rough there, and that's going to be punished there onto Lethal Intent as well. Graves is going to be sent into the grave 6 feet under, and no cigar for him at all. Wasn't even close. Oh,
the sombrero!
Do that, yeah. Oh, Jakester gonna, barely survive? No!
Zebra!
Zebra! He was the lone light that was shining in game 1, and he has become even brighter than before here in game 2. 4-0-1 on this Silas.
Let's see if we can watch that again. So yeah, here's that fight bot where Lethal Intent got caught out. But here's where Zebra catches Jakester on his way to the fight and does a flash sombrero. Is able to get on E, W, and then the second part of Q is able to finish the kill.
Devastating.
And back to the action, we got a fight going on top.
Oh my goodness gracious, I think Resurrection might be... Oh, hold on a second, no, there's no way! Okay, no, Kled gets his trusty friend in the end, and that's going to put him into a good spot to have a health bar remaining. No resurrection needed here. He didn't even die at the start. But the pressure now coming in from Lethal Intent here. A 3-man gank in the top lane. Resurrection's gonna fall before Cinder could get there, but in reply, Murdervox almost gets a kill onto the Mordekaiser. Not to be in this one though. 21 now coming up on Jakester. I have 99 problems and 21 might be one of them instead. Unfortunately though, the kill onto the Orianna is devastating. Mordekaiser gonna follow as well, and it's such a travesty. The Time Wizards reign supreme in the top. A 3-for-1 trade is devastating for the Shadow Collective. Oh, and it's not even done yet. We're not going to drop the... Oh, the Meter Sticks win on the Nico. The Giggle gets shut down by a crazy ult from MF. It's a little bit of gold as recompense in their pocket. but still, you gotta favor how things played out for the Time Wizards.
Yeah, like Giggle did everything he possibly could to try to survive there. I mean, the flashing the Nico ult and using barrier to try to stop MF from killing him. I mean, all it took was him getting maybe one of those kills and getting the experience from that to level up, and he might have survived, but Memer Sticks walks away with a sliver of health, and Misfortune is able to get the ult off and get the kill.
Okay. Nice objective bounty being claimed there as well from the Wizards. I said before, they're feeling comfortable. They're looking smooth, like things are going according to plan. Game 1 was just a tiny blip on the map compared to the strategic planning they had in store for this series. Giggle now in the top lane, trying to get pounced on a little bit here by this 2v1 duo. But instead, their turret damage is so intense. They're going to claim the turret and possibly this guy as well. Giggle barely getting out there, but Jakester should be able to clean him up in this one. No, the resurrection comes and he saves his team.
But now he's left out to dry.
Exactly, and that's going to be a pop blossom to answer you. I don't want to be where you're at, my guy. A shockwave as well, and he barely doesn't get the kill on Memer Sticks there. Honestly, a great reply out of the Scuttle Collective. Even though things are going against their favor this one, they find a very favorable fight. Look at those charges in the mid lane. Be a lot for them to deal with, Dot.
It is going to be, yeah, that topside fight. I think that it was one of those things where Giggle thought that he could clear the wave fast enough, but was unable to. They probably should have just left him to die. I appreciate Resurrection saying, you know, hey, I got you, buddy. Let me come try to save you. But at the end of the day, it may have just been, sorry, bud, you're in a bad position. There's nothing I can do for you.
Taking a bad position right here. Zebra trying to make Memer Sticks pay. He's going to have to go be right away to escape that situation. Now, good play being executed out of the Wizards. Trying to set up for that third drag. Could go so far to help them actually secure this game, putting them on sole point of this one. Already the Infernal and the Hextech drags secured for them. Really appreciating what I'm seeing from these Wizards. And frankly, it's demonstrating to me that even when this team is a little bit out on this one, I can't count the Wizards out of any series or game at all, because you know that even if they lose a devastating game 1, they have mental fortitudes to make it a competitive series.
Yeah. As we see, the Time Wizards are starting up this Otacon.
Okay.
See if Shadow Collective is coming to try to stop them. This could be a big fight.
It could indeed. The resistances are being shredded from the Shadow Collective. Hold on a second. The pop losses on both sides. I think you're going to say the MF ult free farming onto those sides. I think Zebra is going to take a kill and like a bandit make his way out of there. Oh, the Otacon still trying to slay some things there too. Resurrection slaying that Nico and devastating the Shadow Collective. Those dang Time Wizards are making magic happen right now as they devastate that team fight. And they can now cleanly make their way back to Otacon if they so choose, or wherever they like, because they have made their rift their home.
Let's look at that replay real quick. A Resurrection started off this team fight really well and was kind of a menace for the team to deal with. You see how he gets into this back line and gets onto Jakester, and the double Nico ult makes it very difficult for either team to deal with or do anything. But Resurrection is just 3v1ing here in this backline, and there's nothing the team can do about it.
Let's ride, baby!
And it looks like we're gonna have another fight starting up over Dragon. No, they back away.
Backing off right now, trying to make some things happen. Shadow Collective do not want to give her that soul point whatsoever, but they might not have a choice. It's going to be smited and secured for Zebra, and the fight is going to be turned. Resurrection knows he cannot be stopped. Oh, one kill taken. Oriana's doing one of her own instead. Jakester trying to make his way out there. Giggle looks so healthy, and he's going to secure his team. The Zebra kill. The hunted becomes the hunters in this one. Great play.
Chat, I think we're getting to game 3. Everything's
Yeah.
pointing towards game number 3.
Da-da.
Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
Dude, I really appreciated it. Somebody, I don't know how it came up. I think it was last time I was commentating the Wizards. I said I would try to do that in Joey's voice.
Yeah. So, like, if that's silver scrapes, do we get bronze scrapes for game 3s?
Those are, yeah, that's copper scrapes.
Copper scrapes? Wood scrapes?
Yeah. Wood scrapes.
We couldn't afford the copper. We had to do wood scrapes.
3 level 30 scrapes.
Yeah. Can't even play ranked yet.
Exactly.
Can't do draft. Has to do blind pick.
Oh no.
The ARAM Warrior scrapes?
ARAM Warrior scrapes, still rocking Ghost Heal scrapes. I'll tell you. Hold on a second. Resurrection is kind of caught out of his position here. He has already flashed in his situation. Great use there. Oh, the Qued to get out of the situation there. He's going to have a kill. 21 tried to help his homie out, but he's on the wrong side of the ring for this one. Porticus now free farming onto Giggle.
Oh,
And he
Giggle
failed the
misses the
flash.
flash.
No! The Time Wizards are handing the game away! Memer Sticks trying to pursue 21 as well.
Did I jinx it? Did I just cast her curse?
But
Who gave me this power?
oh no, dude, is he actually pulling a Joey? Is he Joey? Is this happening right now? Oh, dude. No, he was my favorite character in this show. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. Okay. But, dude, that is 2 kills now for the Shadow Collective. And they, well, I actually can't really translate into much, to be completely honest. There was
Yeah, but they even up the gold, though.
Oh.
They're able to get shutdowns and are able to even up the gold quite a bit.
And they're able to get a flash there, too. Nice job from Zebra. I would call it the Sixth Sense that you mentioned earlier, but it was a so it's just that he actually. But
Is it zebra or zebra?
Zabura.
Zabura?
Yeah, he's a Dragon Ball Z character.
Ooh, Zabura.
Zabura is actually going Super Saiyan in this
Super
one.
Saiyan.
I think Zabura actually doesn't go Super Saiyan. He feels like one of those gods to me, like a Beerus type.
She's like Ultra Instinct or Ultra Ego.
Right.
He goes Ultra, not like plus Ultra.
He goes plus Ultra. Yeah, he actually uses Detroit Smash. It's
Yeah.
his big thing.
Yeah.
He steals Detroit Smash from Deku there, and then uses it in the Dragon Ball Z universe. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. He does steal other people's ults.
Oh, speaking of stealing things right now, are they gonna be able to steal the Baron without?
And they're sneaking it, but
hold on.
here comes Time Wizards.
Get Time Wizards and Merger Box leading the way there. Oh, Qued cannot be stopped. Oh, they got the kill before the pop blossom pops. And instead, it's going to be the Shadow Collective that will drop in this one. No, they're able to turn around the damage really, really well. Zabura has to stay in a stasis for a little while. Great stun out of Merger Box. And they're going to follow with the crazy ult as well. Extended fight in this one. Mordecai is going to get a kill. And Lethal Intent's going to fall. And it was drawn out. But in the end, that's gonna be the Baron for the Wizards.
All right, I don't think anyone's gonna die here, so we can go back and watch this replay of this fight real quick. And Memer6 just doesn't get his ult off. It's so close, and I think that's the big changing factor there. Is he flashes in, tries to ult all four, but dies in doing so, and then they're able to just use their range to hit these champions from distance while they're not being hit.
Now gets turned so far in the favor.
And now we come back to the Time Wizards having Soul and Baron.
Oh. Ba-da-da. Da-da.
Let's see how hard we can cast or curse them. There's no possible way they could ever lose this game from this situation.
It is nigh on impossible. Not a single shot in the entire world. No way, no how.
I mean, at this point, we can just...
I have seen the wrong screen. Yeah, you know what?
You can't see nothing?
No, not a single thing. Okay. I'm tuned in 3 seconds late. Things are dying right now, and it looks like it's the Wizards cleaning stuff up.
There we go. Now you see it? Is it working for you now? Hello?
Here, you got this, you got this. There we go, now I can see. Okay, we're good. And, well, it looks like it is fun. Well, hold on to save. First save is the first. Second first save is whatever. Your time was gonna win. Alright, there you go.
And, oh man, crazy outcome. No one ever saw that coming.
Whoa, insane. Dude, Silas did end 9-1 and 10. That's crazy.
That is
What?
cray cray.
Zabura's cracked, man.
Zabura is insane.
Zabura's insanity. Bro. Incredible, impeccable, sensational gameplay out of those people right now. And it looks like, oh, I'll tell you, you teased me with a little bit of Smashville right there. It was a little rude on your part, buddy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks,
No,
man.
no, you thought we were going to have fun? No, no, no. We're here for a job.
We are here to stay, and I am so glad the chat is here as well. By the way, chat, I'm not going to lie to you. I love it, as does Dot, when we have y'all's participation. Please, just talk. Chat. Who do you think you have in this one? Things are tied up 1-1 now between the Wizards and the Shadow Collective. Are we thinking it's going to be hashtag Wiz or hashtag Shadow? Who's taking this one? I personally, I'm going to put my stuff in the chat right now. I'm feeling the Wiz. I'm feeling Wiz gang.
Wiz, hashtag Wiz.
I think hashtag Wiz has got this, frankly. They looked too comfortable in that last one. They knew exactly how they wanted to execute their gameplay and their team comp and to make things happen. And it felt like at one point, it is 1-1, Mr. Cuddlebear.
Yes.
In this one. Cuddlebear, just to keep you updated as well, the the Wizards there were able to dominate an MF by picking Braum, something that worked very well for them, something that did not work very well against you. So I'd like to give you your kudos real quick on that one.
That's why Cuddle's the GOAT.
Cuddle's the GOAT.
GOAT Cuddle.
Cuddle.
Cuddle GOAT.
Man. Cuddle GOAT. Okay, and now we're seeing. Oh, you're the. Oh, stop! They say we're the. Oh, stop it.
Thank you, Cuddle. Thank you, Cuddle.
Best casters in NA.
When I grow up, I want to be Cuddlebear.
Cuddlebear is my biological father, actually.
No, that's so lucky.
I do. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I like when it comes to like show off your parent day in elementary school. I was like, if people are like, oh, my dad's an astronaut. Oh, my dad's a lawyer. Well, my dad plays a mean MF.
Mm.
Okay.
I was gonna say my dad could beat up your dad, but then you said it was Cuddle Bear, and so now I can't say that.
No, you can't. No, it's a bear on the sticks there. So, okay. Uh, what more could you want? Nothing. I'm perfectly content. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Now, with that being said, we are going to be hopping into the Silver Scrapes game of game 3 here against this one. And with the Time Wizards looking extremely comfortable in the last matchup. But, honestly, the Shadow Collective relatively dominated in game 1. We hear the sound. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ba, ba,
it's
ba,
actually
ba.
wood scrapes because it's game 3. If we don't do silver scrapes, this is game 5.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll have to
Yeah,
save
yeah, yeah.
that for playoffs.
In playoffs, though. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but this is what's. So, this is like, scraping your hands on a desk type of vibe.
Yeah.
Or a 2x4.
Or a
But,
2x4. Yeah, it's like
yeah.
sanding a 2x4 is what it sounds
It's
like.
it's sanded. People, I'm telling you right now, you do not want to listen to it.
Yeah. You might actually want to mute stream for a little bit.
For a little while. Oh, shoot. Dude, did you ever do that when you were a kid? Take a random stick and try to sharpen it into a fine point and jab stuff?
I mean,
Like,
who
make it
hasn't
good?
done that? If you haven't done
Bro.
that, then like, did you
Whoa.
really have a childhood?
No, man. No, that was the best thing you could possibly do. Whittle that sucker down. You
Yeah.
felt like such a beast, too, as you were going about it. Be like, I don't
Mhm.
understand. I'm going to be able to eat so much chicken off
Yeah.
this
Just wait till I
kebab
hit this
roll.
bird out of the air with this thing. They're gonna think
Oh,
I'm so
dude,
cool.
dude. You know that some kid actually has done that. You know, they
Yeah.
just
Some
look
kid
up.
is the coolest kid of all time. It's probably Cuddle Bear. It's
Mm.
probably Cuddle Bear.
Dude, Cuddle Bear, how many birds have you speared? You gotta be on. How many Blue Jays have you ended the life of by childhood spears?
Mm.
Please let me know. Are you a Cardinal fan? Is that your hunt?
At least three dozen thousand.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness!
Wow. All
Wow.
right.
Have you seen that YouTube short of that thing from Game Changer when the guy's talking about killing 60 to 70,000 geese? Have you heard this?
No.
Dude, you gotta watch it! I gotta send it to you. Okay, well, hold on a second. Casual
Okay.
8-year-old be going to war. The war paint under an 8-year-old's eyes as he's whittling away a stick.
All right. Back to the draft. Time Wizards
Okay,
with the
okay,
first pick, Jinx. How do we think that's gonna do?
Great question. I think first pick Jinx makes a lot of sense in terms
Yeah.
of at the high priority pick. It's always been the Jinx and the Caitlyn that have been the first ADCs in my mind to go off the book. And okay, yeah, we do see the Jinx as the one that's being picked, but instead the Sivir in reply. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I know that people love the Jinx and the Caitlyn. I'm a secret Sivir endurer. I think that this pick is absolutely insane. It can do so much in the mid game. She's got some self protection. She can carry team comps with her ult.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much utilization and damage that can be handed out by this ADC. I think it's gonna be a threat on the map.
And we get a Karma to go with it. I do like this Jinx because it is Giggle's most played ADC.
Oh frick, dude.
So, if they believe this is a Giggle carry game, give him the
Yeah, I was gonna
Jinx.
say, bro, we didn't even mention Giggle Gap once yet. Dude, what are we doing? Sorry,
It's time
Giggle.
for the
I'm
Giggle
sorry.
Gap.
Giggle Gap! Alright, hold on. Yeah, that's not the... Here. Hashtag Giggle Gap. Alright. We know how it goes. Yeah. Okay. But it's going to be Ornn in the top lane there as well.
Yep.
Very interesting pick. Given the fact that they had some bruisers, brawlers, and melee brutes in that top lane. Now choosing to go for one who is not known to bruise, brawl, or brute much in the top lane at all.
Yeah, this is all in on the Giggle Gap. They're listening to chat. They're like, look, if we just give Giggle an Ornn frontline, an Iron jungle support, and whoever the 80s the support is going to be we can just have our hyper carry Jinx lead us to victory.
Ooh, the Sedge here too. I was wondering if this was gonna get pulled out. Not able to ban that one in this one,
Mm,
and also Ivern had been banned previously as well. So some very high priority picks coming out from both teams. But since a lot of things have already been banned out and or picked from previous games, I think we're gonna see some oddball picks in this one. I think we gotta get ready for some stuff. Look at that. Rel already been taken out here as well. Turns out she says ride, by the way, if you didn't know that.
yeah,
We discovered
real.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rel. I
Ooh.
know. We should have. How did we not know that, dude?
Man,
I
I don't
know.
know, man. We were thinking all the champions that like ride on something, and how do we not get
How did we
Rel?
not get Rel, man? I don't know, but fine, whatever. Anyway, Diana is an interesting pick there as a ban as well. I think if we're going to be looking on the side of the Shadow Collective, I'm wondering what mid laner we want to be pulling out
Mm,
here.
no Lulu
Um,
top. We don't have to shave our heads this week.
oh, dude, wrap them up. Is there a point to watch it anymore? There's no Lulu top.
Yep.
Okay. I want to see a Lulu with Hurricane built.
Mm.
This is devastating. Whatever. Instead, I mean, we still got a couple things. A Cho'Gath actually looks like it's been picked a fair amount. For a Horticus, we can make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
We can also potentially see some different things like
Yone.
Yone. Love
And
that one.
that's kind of fitting what they did in game one. They have some dive now, something to be their go button. This is how they're trying to get onto this. Jinx is gonna have, all this damage. You have an unstoppable ult that just says, "Thank you, Jinx. I'm just gonna go through your front line and get to you." But
Ooh, the Victor. Okay.
Victor can make it very difficult for Yone to get into there. And if he does, you could drop his ult on him and kind of make Yone have a difficult time diving the backline.
I like that. Man's got a gravitational field, and I'm feeling pulled in by this draft of the Wizards. The Renata to round some things out. I could see that being a pretty decent choice
Mm.
for this team comp. Really, you mentioned that they're going all in on Giggle Gap, and Renata's going to make that thing happen as well. The gap is getting wider and wider between them and the other team.
Does this feel familiar? I think this is like the exact same team comp that we watched them game 3, week 2.
It might have been. I don't think they had Victor. I think that was the one difference.
I think they did have Victor.
Did they have Victor too?
I think so.
Man, did things literally go exactly according to their plan in this one? And oh,
Aurelion Soul. Okay. So it's
wait,
Yone
where did
top,
that go?
Aurelion Soul mid, Sejuani jungle, Karma Silver bot.
Okay.
Someone
Did you say? Did I hear you correctly? Is it Yone top?
Yone top.
Interesting. I like that against
Yeah.
an orange. Okay, that's the brawling that we were looking for.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if
Yeah.
I can find the match so I can see if it actually is true.
I mean, they definitely are playing something very similar. The Giggle Gap definitely got me excited last time as he was able to pull. I think if I remember correctly, his exact scoring line was 8-4-9. I want to say, and I know that the Ornn. Yeah, I remember seeing the Ornn score. It was 2-2-20. I'm that's off the dome, by the way, but I'm pretty sure that those things were devastating for the other team of the Scuttles to deal with. And the Ivern's a constant force to be reckoned with as well. So things are going to be a rough ordeal to deal with if you are the Shadow Collective. They have a bit more of a unique comp to pilot, but we saw that was exactly the recipe they used to cook up a mean victory in game 1. So they just know how to pilot those weird comps, man, and I'm here to see if they can make that happen yet again.
Yeah, I'd love to see that happen again. See if they're able to do this.
Make this thing happen.
Make this
You
thing
know?
happen.
Yeah! Let's pull one out, baby! Let's see!
But
Let's
while we
go.
wait, it's time for the best part of the stream.
Let's go. No, oh, Mr. Game Watch, by the way. It's already went. It's already it's a dub immediately. We don't need to do anything else. It's Mr. Game Watch.
It's heavier than Mr. Game Watch. It's from Brawl or Ultimate.
It's not a human. It's not a human.
It's not a human.
Bowser? Bowser?
But Bowser was in Melee.
No. It's in Brawl, like you said. Yeah. Ice Climbers? No.
Ice Climbers was in Melee.
Yeah. Falco?
Falco was in Melee.
Gosh dang it. Was it
Ike? No, Ike's a human.
Lucario?
Is Lucario selectable?
No.
You lied to me.
Okay, but he's in Brawl.
Pit? Is Pit an angel?
It's gotta be a human, right?
Is Pit an angel?
Send that pic.
Angel.
Send that pic.
Angel.
Well, you were right on that. Okay. Wait,
Okay.
what? This is a tough one. What the heck is
a
this?
male Brawl character. It's small.
What?
It's really well. It's between Lucario and Mr. Game & Watch weight wise, so it's kind of a
What
smaller
in the world?
one.
What is this? Meta Knight? Is it Meta Knight?
It might be. Oh,
No.
bigger than Meta Knight.
Oh my goodness. What the heck?
It is. It is
Oh wait,
crazy.
Zebra also said Meta Knight. Zebra is also, he's playing the game and he's guessing. My goat. My actual goat.
I know.
It being heavier than Lucario is crazy.
Zebra is the person who helped us the most in this. I swear.
Frankly, I mean, dude knows the content when he sees it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like-
Dude. Actually, wait. It's gotta be. Oh shoot. Wait. Oh no. That's is Lucas. Is that a human?
Yeah. Lucas is a kid.
Ah. Shoot. Is it Rosalina?
Ganon was in Melee.
Yeah.
It's got to be a
Rosalina?
male.
It's gotta be a male.
A male that was
Okay.
in Melee as their first.
Oh, it's a male. Oh,
That's
brother,
not
what the
a
heck?
human.
What is this?
That was in Brawl.
Why are we struggling again? Pokemon trainer?
Oh no. Pokemon
Pokemon trainer?
trainer? You know, that might be low-key selectable.
No!
And human.
Oh, brother. It's before 1996. Wait,
But after
Dot,
1993.
Oh, dude! Dot, we secured Frogapenta. He's catching up to you.
No, Joey, don't
Yes,
tell me that.
Youngster Joey. He's
I've already been
catching up to
replaced
you.
as his favorite
He's on your
ABC.
heels. He's coming on you, brother. Oh, wait. He's gaining on you. Let's move on from what I just
No.
Hey, tactical board shot, not kidding. Oh no.
No, not Ganon.
Yeah, is it Rob?
GameCube. No, it's from Brawl, so it's from the Wii. It's the Wii version.
Is it Rob?
Yo, that
Is it
actually
Rob?
might be it. No, it's not a
Bro,
robot.
what the heck, man?
Actually, I should have known. Rob is too old. It's a new-ish
Oh.
game.
I'm gonna stand up and start pacing. Hold on. Wait. All right. We got. Wait, Snake?
No, Snake's a male or a human.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Also, Rob's a male apparently. Good
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah.
All right. Never knew that. Yoshi?
No, Yoshi was in Melee.
Before. Yeah. Dude, this is so tough. Somebody help!
Olimar?
Oh,
That's
Diddy
a
Kong.
good guess.
Diddy Kong. Wait, Diddy Kong.
Did he? Let's go!
Yes! Let's go, baby! Yes!
Oh
Yes!
man, dude.
Let's go!
Let's freaking go! Oh, Sonic also a great guess.
Oh man, Sonic would have been perfect. That's right in that realm right there.
Oh, who's that?
Who's That's who the heck knows, man. It could be anybody. Fox. That's Fox. Okay, Fox McCloud? No? Alright.
Fox McCloud. Yeah. It's Fox's side B actually.
Yeah, actually, you didn't see the Landmaster in there? What the heck?
I think it's Zeus and
Zero Suit.
Samus.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You're on the same page. It's gonna be Zero Suit, bro.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Dragon.
Okay. Wait, Dragon?
What's the name of the guy? It's from
Ryu?
the Dragon Fist game.
Ryu?
No, it's not Ryu. It's the other guy, Terry.
Terry.
Isn't that
Oh, wait.
Dragon Fist? Isn't that the name of the game? This game?
I thought that was King of Fighters.
Oh no, you're right. It's King of Fighters.
Kazuya?
It could be Kazuya. It could just be Ridley.
Oh, Ridley.
Yeah.
Yeah! Let's go! Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby! Dude, purple would have just given it away. That's, do you want me to say it, or do you...
Is it Ike? No, it's not Ike. It's one of the...
You know this one. Nope.
Not
Nope,
Marv.
No.
Not Lucina.
You know
Roy?
it. You're on the right page. You're on the right page. No.
No.
The other one.
Who's the other one?
You know it. You know the one.
It's not
No,
Roy.
him.
It's not...
No, you know it. You know this one.
Who's the other freaking...
It's 4 letters. Wait, 5. 5 letters. 5 letters.
Who's the last freaking Fire
You know
Emblem
it.
character?
You know it. His up B sucks.
It's all of them.
The side B is not even recovery. No. You know this. He does the flame just like Ike. You can do it. You can
It's not
do
Roy?
this. No, it's not Roy.
There's a flame
You
just
know
like
it.
Ike. What?
It starts with a K. Nope. Wrong K. Yay!
Yay! I didn't know that one. I wouldn't have gotten it.
That's okay. That's alright. I've seen it a fair amount.
I played Ultimate for like a week, and then I was like, back to Melee.
Dude, literally, the only difference is Chrom has that spiked shoulder pad right there on the
Oh,
left.
yeah. I see it.
I know this guy. Yeah. Oh, Cuddle Bear. Dude, Cuddle Bear, you're the GOAT, bro. I appreciate you. Tactical Pork Chop, thank you for your participation. You people are awesome. We appreciate you. How much time we got left on?
And it's getting in right now, so...
No. We got one more.
We don't have time. We don't have time. It's time to switch over to the main event.
The main... Ba-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. We are here with the Wood Scrapes for Game 3 of the Time Wizards versus the Shadow Collective. We had Shadow Collective secure Game 1 in dominant fashion, and the Time Wizards clap back in Game 2. Who is going to be your Week 4 victor? Let's tune in and find out. Maybe with Mergervox himself, as he's already feeling victor right now with that beautiful pick in that mid lane.
You know, I'm really sad. I did enjoy old Victor, but new Victor is pretty cool as well. It's always that sad, like, you know, losing a character but getting something cool too. It's like, why can't I have both?
Yeah.
They should leave a skin for all the old characters that looks like the old characters.
That idea cooks, bro. Why not?
Yeah.
Like a retro skin? Hold on. Speaking of getting cooked here, Jakester, you getting a little feisty, a little antsy. You're getting a little too close to that brush there, buddy. Okay, but I think that's a great call, man. Yeah, why don't you just have old Victor's skin as a retro type skin for other people to use? It makes perfect sense to me.
Dude,
I think, dude,
they'd print a bazillion dollars. They'd print a zillion dollars.
And we're not talking. I'll tell you right now. Speaking of Zillion, we might help with some resurrections here in the LOL scene if it makes skin ideas like that. Good call on that one. Good sir. But
You know how to get a hold of me, Riot.
Riot, please. I'll be playing 2xKO here soon, and just hit me up. That or honestly, I kind of want to go back and finish Expedition 33. I have not closed that game out yet. It is so freaking good. But, okay, immediately in the bot lane here. Oh my goodness, they have continued to press their advantage in these fights, man. That Germ is oppressive, especially with another poke champ that Memersticks is on. They like being the bullies in the bot lane.
Yeah, that's just a Memerstic special. Use an aggressive support, likes to pressure, gets level 2 and causes lots of, problems for the other ADC and support.
A lot of problems indeed. And he's stepping up. I don't care if there's wards there. I want to hit you. I want to get you. I'm going to be stepping up and I'm going to be swinging no matter what. Jakster's honestly feeling oppressed himself. Cannot get out from underneath his tower and has to back early against the Murdravox Victor. Things are looking good for him right now in the mid lane against his opponent.
One thing I didn't say earlier, but I was noticing getting into this game is when I play Sivir, I love when the other team has a tank.
Whoa, hold on a second. That's going to be a stunned up and freeze here onto the Ornn in the top lane. Resurrection needs a hope and a prayer in this one, but he's not gonna get it. That intent was lethal. And that's going to be first blood secured for the Shadow Collective.
All right, just run at him, Jakester.
Just run at him.
Just run at him. What are you gonna do? He can't fly. He can't do nothing about it.
Gosh, my.
Oh my goodness, this is so close to getting a kill here, but they're able to both get out free without taking lethal damage. But this bot lane is being super oppressive. Karma is able to just walk up and do whatever she pleases, and Sivir is able to follow up so easily. Sivir is being put in a really good situation.
All right, thanks for picking that up. I think the gameplay was so intense it shut down my computer.
Oh man.
We're good to go here now. I know.
Well, back to what I was saying earlier about Sivir. Sivir in this game is going to have a really good opportunity to carry, because when you have these frontliners like Ornn, sometimes they don't realize that Sivir, by walking up and letting Sivir hit you, yeah, it's not doing very much damage to you, but it's giving Sivir something to ricochet off of to your team. So even though we're going to play really far back with this Jinx, Sivir may be able to attack Jinx when Jinx can't attack Sivir.
Exactly on that one there, Dot, and it's not a surprise to me at all. The first blood is going to be happening in the top lane. I'll tell you right now, these guys have been just going back and forth at it this entire series. They do not like the motif of the top lane is an island, because they have had all the jungle help they could possibly want at their disposal. And things have been swaying heavily because of that. Though, honestly, the people that we need to be focusing on the most, the big difference makers so far in this series, have been Lethal Intent in his crazy dives. We've seen Giggle be crazy, not only in this series, but the ones prior. Germ was a carry fiend on his Ashe in game 1. And in both of these, honestly, who needs to be talked about is Zebra. Regardless of everyone else's performances, this guy's only died a handful of times, whether he won or lost in this one. There are so many great players to highlight in this one. It's hard to talk about. Though, honestly, it also makes it easier because Zebra not only is great in the stick, he also talks with us during Laudel, so he's got a seal of approval. Yeah.
Now, next thing I know, he's going to be talking in chat during the game, being like, yo, watch this.
Yeah.
Yo, did you see that? Yeah.
Didn't you guys guys know that Rel says it's Ride? How did you guys not pick up on that?
Exactly.
Exactly, bro. Come on now. Okay.
The one thing we're seeing in this game so far is a domination in the mid lane right now. Jakester is struggling to get farm, to do anything against this Victor.
Oh, hold on a second, but we're not struggling to get some fights in the bot lane. Lethal Intent had some good intentions there, but tried to back off in the end. Not wanting to push himself too far. The Resurrection, though, trying to push his luck, and we'll see if things can turn around in his favor. Forticus being backed off in this one. The call was sounded, but there was nobody home in that one. He still got some decent chip damage down on the Yone, but honestly, it was nothing to write home about. They're definitely teasing us a lot more in this one, Dot. I will say, this is by far the most passive game we've seen in these people because they feel the pressure and the tension for what's riding on the line here in Game 3.
Yeah, you know, you have two different ways, I think, to take a Game 3. You either just throw everything at the wall and hope for the best, or you play smart and slow. And both teams are taking that smart and slow approach, trying to make sure they're not the ones who make the mistake, waiting for the other team to be the ones to make the mistake, which is totally fair in these situations to do so.
Exactly. And honestly, Dot, can you highlight for me a little bit? You talked a bit about the bot lane here in the matchup between Giggle and Germ. Oh, we're seeing a couple grubs being picked up by the Wizards. Oh, hold on. The Scuttle Collective is sticking around, though. Are they going to try to push this fight? It looks like they might have a bit of engage, except that Lethal Intent's the one rooted up, and that means he's going to be dashing out. Does not want to deal with that. Is another objective secured for the Wizards.
Yeah, for me personally, this is not about the ADCs in this lane, but it's more about the supports. Karma is just so much more oppressive than Renata. Renata, yes, has the bailout, has the ult to set up the bigger fights, but when it comes to actual laning, this Karma is very difficult to deal with for this Jinx. I think when they just are 1v1, or if they had other supports, it'd be a very different kind of lane. But because this Karma has been able to do so much early game, this Sivir is starting to, well, has been shoving, not winning CS, but has been able to shove and get advantages that way.
Exactly. Thought there might have been a bit of a push there from the roof, from Memer Sticks. Not happening this one. I will say, I am liking the skill shot accuracy I'm seeing so far from the Karma. He's been pushing things very well in that one, warding some people off. And there's the freeze that you were talking about as well. Sivir trying to get some extra farm, push things over to sway things on the side of the collective. As we're honestly collecting a fair amount of gold. They're collecting a little bit of drag. But one thing we're not collecting right now are those kills. It's got to be stated, in games 1 and 2, we almost had a kill per minute. And in this one, just 1 in the first 10. But because of this, though, it's going to be sweet when things come to fruition after this much buildup.
Yeah, for sure. This is going to be, I think this game's going to explode whoever makes the first big mistake or the first big play. Both teams are, like I said.
Phoenix right now, Murderbox has a great flash over Lethal Intent, but he gets rooted up instead, and the absolute stun means the victor is falling in the end. Oh, and the Orn Horn has been called, and it's the Resurrection, felling the Yone. 1v1 in the top lane.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Orn solo killing Yone? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, no. That's the only outcome I expected.
Right. No, Orn is historically a bruiser. Everyone knows this. And speaking of bruises, Zebra is going to be licking who wounds after this one, trying to find a 1v2. Great plays from Jakester, despite his low health bars. Aurelius open. Oh, he stuck around too long, and 21's gonna make him pay. Renata has slain the dragon, and that's gonna be Lethal Intent hopping away. Does not want to deal with that. And frankly, great kill from Renata to have that presence of mind to roam into the mid lane.
I love watching the pings of being like, well, at least they used their flashes to kill me. Like, I died, but like they'd use their flashes.
Yeah, ping, 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 ping.
Yeah, like, you know. Yeah. Like, I wasn't the one that wrong. They had to use their flashes to kill me.
Dude, hey, they won't have it next time.
Yeah.
Promise, okay? Actually, I wanted to die there.
Yeah. It was strategic. You know, now they won't have flash for dragon.
They want to have flash. Now they have, like, they're building up shutdown gold, okay? And I want that. I do want to point a focus, though, on the fact that the Scuttle Crabs do have the kill lead. It's very close in percentage here. Zebra. Ooh, pushing a little bit on Jigster. Nothing quite happening. The one problem on the side of the Scuttle Crabs, though, or excuse me, on the collective, the Shadow Collective, is the fact that all the kills lie on this tank Sejuani. And I think that's not really where you
Just for you,
want
Bear.
that placed.
We'll give you that 5% just for you, Bear. Anyone else? No.
Oh, good. All right, that's going to be Don hearing that call and responding. And Lethal Intent hears that there might be a kill on board, and he wants to pounce on it immediately. 4 kills on Sejuani, because of course. You know, Ornn is known to 1v1, and
Yeah, Sejuani is like the new Olaf.
Oh, dude, everyone's been saying it.
Yeah.
Bro goes on a rampage here, so this is playing out just as everyone expected, and there's nothing weird happening. And if you think it's odd, you're the problem. We'll say, speaking of 1v1s again in the top lane, Yone wants to make him pay, but Resurrection is staying in the game. Flashes after the Ornn, and Horticus gets his revenge. He's gonna fell Ornn in the top lane. Red team secures.
But Victor was able to come back, but it does not matter. That fight lasted so long, Victor was able to die and come back and was able to get there, but it just was too little too late.
No. Oh my goodness gracious. This is looking a lot like game 1, man. Shadow Collective are so good at piloting these honestly strange team comps, and it's looking like Time Wizards were just not prepared for these decisions. The fact that Sejuani has the kill gives you a little bit of comfort and hope, but he's honestly been translating it so well across the entirety of the map.
I agree. I mean, you know, you don't want all your gold on your Sejuani. That's your, you know, one true tank. But if he doesn't die because he's so tanky and protects the backline, then hey, you know, gives more time for Sivir to hit, gives more time for, you know, this Aurelion Soul to hit. Yone can come flying in over the top. This is a scary little duo between the top and the jungle. Now, they can kind of pick off anyone at any given moment.
True. You know, you're right, Don. I mean, super spooky for them to be carrying this out, and I can't imagine the Time Wizards were prepared for something like that to happen to them. Oh, hold on a second, not being prepared. Giggle, no! The Giggle gap was just not close enough. Unfortunately, does not get the flash over the wall there. And that's going to be a kill secured to the Aurelion Soul.
Yeah, and Giggle there just getting caught out is really, really sad for the team because there was not much they could have done on the bot side. It looks like they're turning it again. Get some more kills.
This Sejuani is everywhere. The lethal intent is being felt by the Time Wizards right now. They cannot help but cower in fear at this murderous presence on the map. This Sejuani, man, is devastating, and they're translating it now into a lead for Jakester as well. The team cannot be stopped right now.
I think his intent is no longer lethal. His intent is to win game 3. He's doing everything he possibly can to carry this team, and he just seems to be always at the right spot at the right time. I'd love to see or hear if he's the one calling these plays, because everywhere he goes, it seems like something good is happening.
Absolutely, man. And you thought that there might be a bit of advantage swayed in your favor in the top lane when Resurrection got the 1v1. But Hordicus was even able to reply that right now. And look at this. He's dealing so much more damage. The damage that we're used to a Yone dealing out. So things have kind of been mitigated as far as advantage in the top lane as well. In situations like this, you've got to find your way back into this game, because things have snowballed into a 2,000 gold lead for the Shadow Collective. If there's one thing we know the Collective can do, it's snowball a lead.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little worried that with this Sivir and this Aurelion Sol, that they're just going to scale to the point where it's going to be very difficult for the Time Wizards to deal with them. Yes, they have a Jinx that can scale very well, but Sivir and Aurelion Sol, I would take my money on them in a scaling battle.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great point there, Dot. And we've seen so far in this league, or in this series, the Shadow Collective be very versatile in these games. Oh, hold on a second. Speaking of being versatile right now, things are going to be switching up in the favor yet again of the Shadow Collective, unless 21 can make it out alive in this one. He's going to have to flash to safety to Sejuani. Ult is going to miss, and that means the Redemption is going to heal back the Wizards to safety. And they're going to reply with Memer Sticks getting caught out of position there. He has to flash away. Things looking very dicey on both teams here. Things are definitely shaping up to be a bit of a slobber knocker after the pacing was slowed down in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's more exactly what the Time Wizards want. That's what their fight should look like, is, you know, their front line being protected and shielded, and, you know, it being very difficult for the Shadow Collective to finish off these kills because of all the shields and heals and stuns and slows and...
Hold on a second. We're going to see Sejuani rooted up over and over again, but he's so dang tanky. I don't even think the...
It didn't even break the shield!
He didn't know! He didn't know! Oh my goodness, but Merger Box is going to feel this, I can tell you that! He's going to be stunned up and iced out! Aurelion Sol's going to be claiming this, unless another kill to Sejuani. I think he's hungry for it. The lethal intent cannot be quenched. The thirst is inevitable in this one, and that's going to be a kill going over to them. Oh no! Mergerbox, after we saw them be so good in this first game we saw them play on stream, is now 0-4 on the Victor. Things just continue.
In lane, he was doing so well against this Aurelion Sol, but it seemed to be struggling as they've been able to pick him off so many different times.
Oh my goodness gracious! Yone is capitalizing on this as well. The Chemtech break is falling, and the Time Wizards might be next. 21 is one who's gonna falling down right now. The Giggle Gaff is trying to close that, but instead he will be snared in the trap of the Germ. And this is gonna be another resurrection. It's gonna try to sway things in their favor, but things are just not going your way. The Wizards get one reply though. They're gonna be chasing things down Ivor and trying to get Memer Sticks or Lethal Intent, but they're gonna make their way out. So many kills have been happening for the Collective. 2-1 in their favor, and the Dragon to boot. And that's going to be Soul Point next up when this drag spawns.
Yeah, as you can see here, Yone gets in on the back line, is able to really disrupt the team from being able to do what they really want to do. Jinx comes a little bit late, is not able to really put a lot of damage into this fight, but has constant pressure from the Sivir. But you see Zebra's able to keep shielding. This is where they want. If Giggle gets a reset there with the shields, Zebra or Giggle is able to turn that fight around and maybe win it. Need a little bit more shield, a little bit more for this Jinx, and maybe they're able to turn these fights around.
It could happen. What a change of destiny. The winds of fate have been blowing in the direction of the Shadow Collective, who came into this series as the underdogs. Decidedly. The Time Wizards have been rolling things in their favor, and hold on a second, they might be able to do just that.
A little bit of a desperation Otacon. They're saying, hey, we're losing right now. We got to do something. So let's start up Otacon.
Oh, but the freeze in the middle, 21 has been stunned up, and the Yone is devastating the backline. Lethal Intent is godlike, and his play is undeniable. Resurrection's gonna fall. The Ivern ult is gonna fall as well. The Otacon will be secured by the Shadow Collective. Everything is falling in favor of the Shadow Collective as you are being absolutely devastated as the Time Wizards here. Zebra gonna collapse. Murderovox might be murdered himself.
Oh no!
Nothing can go the way of the Wizards. Oh my goodness, and they're just waiting for the dive right here, and that's gonna, you're so tanky as Lethal Intent. It was only a matter of time, and the unofficial ace goes in favor of the collective as they collect everything.
And they were shooting them like they were fishing at barrels there. There was nowhere for them to run. They had all sides covered and slowly corralled them in, waiting for their moment to finish them off. They get the Otacon, they get the delayed ace, and now looks like there's nothing that can stop Shadow Collective from winning this game.
8-0-2. Huh? That's a tank.
That's a hog rider.
That's a hog rider, my boy. My goodness gracious. What the heck is Lethal Intent doing? Alright, I was impressed by the Echo play, but this is another level, bro. Oh my goodness gracious, bro is making it, padding the stats and moving up that leaderboard, man. I'd be scared if I was the rest of the league playing against this team.
Yeah, I don't know what they do now. They just do not have the damage to deal with Lethal Intent. With the shields and heals coming from Karma, Lethal Intent is pretty much unkillable. I think Lethal Intent can sit between all five of them for like 10-15 seconds and not even break the shield at this point.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's almost a 7,000 gold lead for them as well. Things are looking so dire.
And 3,000 of that's on that Sejuani.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. You gotta hope and pray for the Giggle Gap to make its way again, but no, Giggle Gap gets gapped again, and that means that everyone else is gonna fall with him. Zebra trying to make his way to safety as well. He has to retreat under the turret, but another stun in reply. Murderovox is gonna be stunned up as well. It's gonna be falling here. Zebra gonna be the next to be devastated. The Shadow Collective sends the Time Wizards to the Shadow Realm once again. Things are not gonna be going the way for the Time Wizards here. The Shadow Collective are inevitable.
And this team comp just really fits that idea they had for the first game. All of the team just dives together, goes together. They're all on the same page. I really like this team comp for them and the way that they played the first game. This fits so well.
It works so well, and this is exactly the way that you want to close things out as the Shadow Collective, as the Hog Riders themselves. I'll tell you, this is not only a dominant win, it's a message to the rest of the league that we are not to be trifled with, and our stats are gonna lap yours every single time you look at them. 3-20, and we're not done yet, baby. We're just getting started.
All right, do we think we get a single death on Lethal Intent at this point?
No. Not even the slightest bit here. Giggle gets gapped once again. Jakester's damage is so immense. He just wiped him off the map in the blink of an eye. There was nothing he could do, and that's an ADC down. It feels like the rest of the game is all but spoken for by the Shadow Collective. They're translating things onto Baron, and all the Time Wizards can do is smile and wave, boys, because that Baron is leading. Oh my goodness gracious. Zebra tries to have a heroic effort in his favor, but Jakester cleans up yet another one, matches Lethal Intent and kills everywhere you look.
And we looked at this game in the beginning, we saw how bad Jigsaw was losing the lane. If you told me this is how it was going to end...
With another kill in his pocket, like you're saying, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way you can call this. It's gotta be, you gotta call it the Lethal Intent, the lethal gap in this one. Slaying things in his favor, every place he touched on the map just was so snowbally in favor of the Shadow Collective. 20, oh, the Yone here too wants a bit of the fun in the action. The resurrection cannot be awoken in this one. Jakester is godlike, a triple kill on the Aurelian Soul. 3 kills to 27. The Shadow Collective have decimated the Time Wizards.
And that game started off so slow, but like we were talking about, the second that one team made a play, the game exploded towards the Shadow Collective, and they were able to take that small little victory and turn it into 27 kills and a Nexus explosion.
What a way to make a statement in this league. What a way to strike fear in the hearts of your opponents. I'll tell you right now, that Shadow Collective can never be overlooked again. They did this for the whole league to see, baby. That stream was proof that this team is diabolical. Their intent is lethal. And they cannot be stopped when they're on a roll. Incredible stuff out of them, baby. I'll tell you right now. I can't wait to see those people on stream again. I can't wait. Underdogs? No more. Favorites? Put them in the limelight, baby. I want to see more brawling. The Time Wizards were the people's champs hopping into that one. But those Shadow Collectives said, hey, people's champ? I think you got a new team to root for here. Root for this. Shadow Collective collecting souls. And they're here to collect on this league champ as well. But I hope that we can collect ourselves a team member of that Shadow Realm to interview
let's
here.
see if we can get an interview from someone. Let me see if I can pull.
We'll see here. If we can make something happen, I would love to hear the thought processes going into this one. And honestly, you can't really blame too much of the Time Wizards for not having a good ban phase. They knew to ban Jakester's Fizz every single game, try to keep him off of that. They did their best to keep away the Hui as well, but there was nothing you could do when that team was coming for you, bro. It was insane. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Banter chat popping off as well. Man, people are hearing about it in the Discord. Oh, bro. I love it. Stop gapping everyone if you want content.
All right. I'm sending Lethal Intent in for the interview. So let's get our questions ready for him.
Okay. I can start it off if you want to send it after that.
Yep.
We want to hear from the Hog Rider. Yeah, man. Yeah, me too. Me too. Hog Rider interview, baby. Hog Rider! Come on in. Hop in. The water is great. We can't wait to hear from you, Mr. Lethal Intent. And yeah, every time I look at the Discord right now, somebody is typing. People want to let them know. There was a murder on the Rift today. That Warhammer was a choice. Germson, I was broke until I wasn't. Fair point, Germ. Appreciate that. Yeah. And that's my story of now I have a kid. Joey, thanks for your input on that one. That's awesome. I'm gonna that's okay.
No, that's a great one.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, that's solid. That's solid. You got to respect that. All right.
Right.
Yo, what's up?
What's
Hey,
up?
what is up, dude? Welcome in,
Thank you,
Mister
thank you.
Intense Lethal.
Thanks for
Lethal
having me.
intent, bro. Bro, what the heck was that Sejuani last game, man?
Yeah, it's a little unethical, but it's just the practice
Ugh,
paying off.
it's
I did
gross.
fortunately get demoted to Diamond 4 for not playing for 4 weeks,
Ooh.
but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Here's what it do. Normally, when I see people pick a Sejuani, I see the chat be like, "Oh no, oh gosh, oh we
Boring.
gotta watch this, boring, disgusting. Oh, they're not gonna do anything." Dude, did you end with 8 kills and not a single death at the end of that one? I think.
Yeah, I mean my team, they're just the goats, so I figured I'd play something to enable them.
Mm.
Sejuani being that. People might think of Sejuani duty, but no, it's Sejuani carry, It's
Ooh,
different, so
Ooh.
Sejuani carry.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, I
Yeah.
think we definitely won the draft in that last game. The Yon Sejuani combo was pretty disgusting, and game one as well. They just didn't have any anti-dive for our assassin comp, and then game two we
Okay.
kind of misplayed a bit in certain lanes and certain areas, but not a bad game overall.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, are you guys wanting these, super heavy dive comps? Is that what makes you guys feel more comfortable?
Yeah, I mean,
Or yeah, go ahead.
sorry. I don't want to, give away all our strats, but we have some strong
Hey,
players on our team, so I think keeping people off maybe tanks or things where they can't showcase their skills is better for our team. But
Mm.
we haven't played much as a team, so we're really just warming up, and you can expect us to win it all, really.
ooh,
Hmm.
Yeah.
I like to
I
hear it.
like that. I like that.
As someone who played with Memer Sticks a couple seasons ago in the first season of the Crab Draft League, how are you enjoying playing with him? Is he your guys' main shot caller? Are you the main shot caller? Or are you guys both kind of sharing that duty? I know that's one of the most difficult things when a team is very first being put together is kind of find out who's the person we're following.
But yeah, I'd say I'm probably doing most of the shot calling right now. But everyone gives me useful information and then tells me when we should and shouldn't play on objectives, who needs backs, stuff like that. So it's definitely a
Okay.
team effort. And Me Mistakes is also great. He has a huge champ pool. He can kind of play different play styles and do everything, a little bit of everything. Unfortunately, the huge champ pool isn't too much of an advantage because we tend to get our ADC and mid band out, which is a little unlucky. But it's nice to know that whatever support we want to, we kind of get. So
Yeah, I mean that's one of the benefits of having the champ pool is that there's no point in banning out Memer Sticks because he has so many champs he could play. So
exactly, yeah.
you know, it's a
Exactly.
it's a good thing I think. Um, is there any
To be
teams or anything in this game that stuck out to you as like the deciding moment, the change, especially in that game three? It was really slow to start off, and then it seemed like out of nowhere you guys just started getting kill after kill after kill. What was that like deciding moment for you guys when you're like, okay, we won this game three?
Yeah, pretty much their team comp has no damage if they're behind. So the moment we were kind of up maybe like 3 or 4 kills, it was kind of decided. I think the only
okay.
damage they have is the Victor and Jinx, right? So because I was like 4-0 at some point, they're just never getting a Jinx reset. So
Yeah.
kind of impossible to
Mm,
play at that point, right?
true. That's a valid point, man. I want to touch on speaking of picks and bans and that kind of thing. I know that the Jakester Fizz was continuously banned every single match, but regardless of that, he performed
Yeah.
really, really well on other champs, not showing he's just a one trick in this one. Do you have any inputs as to Jakester's champ pool and how he performed?
Uh, I mean, I think a lot of the mid laners in this tournament are, they're not really Chads. They play a little like beta
Mm.
like, kind of like that tactical pork chop guy. Anyway, so I think
Ooh.
I think playing
Woo!
playing scaling mids
Yeah.
is kind of the solution to that. And yeah, we're coming for the bonkers.
Oh, coming for the
Oh,
bonkers.
name
Yeah,
drop. Let's go. That's what I like to hear.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Shoot, dude, tactical pork chop. Put question marks in my what the heck, man? What the heck, bro? Dude,
So
I wanna speak a bit, if you don't mind, real quick, and
yeah,
then
go
you
He's
can
for
say,
it.
saying he's saying
yeah.
he's saying they beat us 2-0, but it was unlucky, and we're just it doesn't matter because we're gonna meet them in the finals. So
In the
Oh,
finals. So not only are
yeah,
saying you in the finals, but you think they're good enough to get there too. That's interesting.
mm,
But I want to give a little bit of insight here or a question. It kind of looked like even though you lost game 2, you stuck to a relatively similar pick and ban phase, or at least ban phase for the team. What happened after you guys lost game 2 in the conversations to have you guys continue with that strat?
we were just kind of vibing it out.
mm.
Whatever felt right.
Okay.
um,
No, yeah.
Vibes, bro. Vibes.
yeah, I mean,
It works. It
Jake
works.
Jakester handles most of that, so
Okay.
I just tell him good combos, and I don't know, he puts the brain power to use there. Um, some big RP2 coaching coming in.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Normally, I like to end off with, you know, people you want to call out, but since you already called out Tactical Pork Chop, I want to get. I guess I want you to have a shout out. Who do you think is doing better than you thought, or who's someone that you're surprised playing against and how good they did? And who are you excited to continue to play against?
Sure, actually, so there's this guy on the Bonkers, his name's Sethi,
Hmm.
and really his champ pool is like 4 champions, and I'm surprised he's been able to pull off a few more champions and get some wins, but maybe he's just riding the bus, you never know.
That's the most backhanded compliment.
No, I was trying to set that up. I was hoping that's what it was going to
Yeah, anyway. Well,
You can't set people up for kindness nowadays, apparently. It can't
be.
happen.
Anything else from you, Soup Dude?
Hey, man, I gotta respect it, bro. We called you guys the underdogs going into this game, and you guys clapped the other team in that one, especially game 3. That was crazy. I just want to say, y'all are sick. I want to see more dive comps like in that game 1, because that was so fun to watch and cast. And I'm just
thanks, we
hoping to
will.
see more crazy action with you in the future.
We'll keep bringing it, and as our synergy increases, we don't have too many games together, we will just keep getting better. So thanks for the interview, and have a good one.
All right.
Peace out.
See
Lethal
ya.
Intent. Love it.
All right, guys. I think that's the end of the stream today. What a fun 3-game series we got to cast tonight. Man,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
even the third game, we said it started off really slow, but then out of nowhere, we ended up with more than 1 kill a minute. Like at 10 minutes, there was only 1 kill. And in the next 17 minutes, there was 30.
Hog Rider, baby. Hog Rider.
Hog
Crazy,
Riders.
Man. Hog Rider.
Some
Jeez.
amazing wombo combos with the Yone. It was a really fun game to cast. Sad to be on the other side of it. Great game out of the Time Wizards. I mean, a great series. We don't take game 2. And game 1 was also a good game for them. Game 3, just after that, little bit of a hiccup in the mid game, kind of ran away from them. But I'm excited to see them in the future and hopefully get to cast them in a couple more games and see where they can make improvements after this week.
Absolutely. You mentioned it, man. They've been bangers on stream recently, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bangers. Week after week, we had the bloodiness of the pinchers, and we had the ferocity of the Sejuani. We had Lulu top, by the way, too.
Yeah.
We can't forget about that. Freaking Lulu top. So I don't know what we're getting next week, but I can't wait. I'll tell you that. It's been awesome.
They don't tell me until the day of. Maybe we could get a poll in the chat or in the Discord of who we want to see next week. We start voting on what the game of the week's gonna be, who we want to see.
Actually, send that. That'd be such a good idea. Oh, Jakester, Germa, appreciate you guys.
Fire.
Appreciate you. That's a fire idea, bro. Send that. Let's see. Who do the people want to see?
I want to see.
What makes the stream pop?
I want to see some crazy games out of people. So whatever is going to be the more fun, exciting games, I expect when you're on stream, I expect people to take my challenge of Lulu going 10-0 and running with it. Let me shave my hair off.
We said, yeah, if Lulu goes 10-0 in top lane again, we're both gonna shave our heads.
Yep.
Okay, that's a challenge to all you guys. Make it happen.
So
Make it
you
happen.
you now have that. Use that. Take that. If you're on stream, it has to be on stream. It can't be a game off stream. It has to be on stream.
Has to be on stream, baby. Well, has to be on
But
stream.
if you're on stream, you better be telling your coach, "Hey, I'm playing Lulu top and I'm going 10-0."
Oh,
Like-
he's trying to put Faker back in. Yes,
There's
sir.
still time.
Bring him
There's
back.
still time. Bring him
back.
back.
Okay. All right, everybody. This has been amazing. I have been Soup Dude. Check me out on Twitter. Check me out on YouTube. It has been a pleasure to be here in the Scuttle Crab Draft League. Thank you to Joey and to Bear and all of the organizers here of this league. It's been a blast to be a part of. And thank you guys all for that. And I appreciate you guys. You guys are great. I want to say, and thank you to my lovely co-caster, Dot, here as well. Has been a beast to commentate with.
I appreciate you, Soup Dude. Thank you to all the admins, all the captains, everyone who helps put on this league. This is a blast to be a part of. Getting to play in it for the last couple of years and now being able to cast in it is really fun. So thank you guys very much. See you guys next Monday.
Oh, thank you, Zebra, as well. All right.
Yep,
And also, thank you guys for tuning in to our Laudle things, because y'all make it fun. All right. All right.
That's the best part of the stream, let's be honest.
Let's be honest. Dude, freaking Ride. How did
Ride.
It's Rel. It's freaking Rel. It's freaking Rel. Every time.
Next week.
All right.
Next week will be better.
Bye.
All right.
We'll be bye. Bye.